You're not gonna say the words though, right?
I think you can say like CP.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and we're live, or not live, but we're recording.
Yeah,
I kind of said the countdown while I was already recording, so I heard Kyrie say something about CP. We'll get C Money. I heard C Money say something about CP. I don't know.
I mean, dude, when we did, I mean, you're gonna cut this shit. You should probably just cut this shit out anyway.
All right, 3,
But-
2, 1. What's up? Dang. I feel like we should tell people like what really happened with the podcast, like where we've been, because I mean, like we haven't done something in like so long. I mean, we used to live stream this, now it's going into like uploads.
Yeah.
I've gained like a lot more following within that time, you know. So it's just like it's gonna be new viewers, a lot of returning viewers, wondering like what's going on, like what are these changes like happening and shit. So like, you want me to explain it or?
I guess we could just, you shoot it and then we could just also explain.
I got slow ass internet, boy. I can't live stream no more. I got 1 megabyte of upload speed for my live streams.
Are you for real?
Like internet? Yeah, no dead ass, bro. Straight up.
You got DSL?
I don't even know, bro. I mean, my download speed is like average. It's like I think 15, but like I only have 1 like for upload.
I think you got DSL, dude.
Probably, bro. It's just slow. I'm living out in the mountains, bro.
Yeah, that's
No
probably
docks.
why. You got DSL internet.
I thought it was slow when you lived over here still. Was it not?
It was like glitching. It was weird. It was like I think it was because of COVID. Like everybody was like working at home and stuff. So like maybe the overall bandwidth of like everybody doing that on the ISP or whatever.
Yeah, I think like on cable internet, like your neighborhood or some general area shares the bandwidth and all that shit.
Yeah, because like I was testing it during certain times, like from like in like the early afternoons and the mornings, it was like really slow. But then like at 1 a.m, it was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck was that?
What do you mean?
It sounded like your mic just sped up. Like you were like, no.
Maybe I'm lagging, bro. I don't know.
No, I didn't hear that. You was smooth for me.
It's not. It didn't sound like. No. It didn't. It wasn't lag. It was like your voice sped up like really fast. Like I don't know if you just started talking fast, but
Maybe
that
I
was
did.
weird.
I don't know.
I think
But like,
he lagged behind and he was trying to catch up.
man,
Is that what happened?
it happens sometimes?
Likely.
Yeah, with Discord.
Okay.
I think
Because
I'm not sure.
usually with Discord, like if it lags, it's just like you just hear like rope, like you robot out. But that was
Yeah.
weird. That was weird.
Yeah, it's a certain type of lag, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, but
But
I guess to all like whoever's gonna watch this when we upload it. Well, basically, I mean, we kind of explained it. Ib's internet's bad. Plus, like our timing has been shit, and we just kind of just stopped doing the podcast anyway for a
Yeah.
while. Like we kept trying to set it up.
we don't even
we're
have
also,
a
like-
name. We don't even have a
Yeah.
name right now. Like, I
Yeah,
kind of want
like-
to change it because I feel like Black Pill is a little too like edgy. It's like
Yeah, like I mean, at that point, like we were Black Pill. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Yeah.
were kind of like like at that point we were, but we kind of like I don't know. I like we were thinking like maybe like the canceled podcast, and then like because that we talk about controversial shit that could get us canceled. I don't know. Y'all got any podcast idea? Fucking names?
I was trying to like look at towards something that like describes how like all over the place this podcast is. Like we usually like talk about politics and then it'll like go to like fucking like anime or like Discord or some shit and then like somewhere else to like YouTubers or something, So it's like I feel like we're always like off the wall, bouncing around all over the place. I couldn't come up with anything that sounds good though. I'm like off the wall podcast. That sounds like we're like sponsored by like Vans or something or like
Or schizos or something.
yeah, or like bouncing around podcasts. None of that shit sounds good. Like the Black Pill podcast sounded like so crisp and clean. It was just like
I
the
know,
Black
that's
Pill
such a good
podcast.
name. It's such a good name.
I don't know. It seemed a little too cliche, a little bit too edgy. I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, we were pretty. I mean, it was a Black Pill time, bro. I mean, we were like doing that like what 2020.
Times was different.
Yeah, like
Shit was
shit,
getting
wasn't
deep.
it? wasn't like into like 2019, and then like into 20 like
Yeah.
we were doing that podcast like on and off for like a year, I believe.
Yeah, we were doing it for a while.
So yeah, but shit, it was good times. But we need a mix up. We need a shake up. We're not
Shake
Black
Up
Pill no more.
Podcast. The Shake Up Podcast. I don't know. That don't
I
sound
mean,
bad.
like shit, like podcasts don't necessarily have to be the name, like exactly like what people talk about, because like there's like this podcast called like AniTube, like anime YouTubers and shit.
Yeah.
Like there's this it's this really big podcast like with the three biggest like anime YouTubers, and they call like Trash Taste. It's actually kind of interesting when like they have like people from like the anime industry come on and shit.
Oh,
But,
they
like,
do? That's pretty dope.
Yeah,
Like animators
yeah, like
and shit.
yeah, they had like a couple animators explain like shit that happens in the background, and just explaining the process, and that was actually like a really interesting episode. But like yeah, but like podcast doesn't. I mean, and they talk about like their bad opinions on like anime or like what's happening. So like like Trash Taste, like it's a pretty good name, and it fits with what they're saying. But they don't always like necessarily. It's not like just hot takes the podcast. You
Should
know
we
what I'm
get into
saying?
that? Like, should we talk about anime? Like right now?
Have you been watching anime?
I've only been watching Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan's getting kind of heated, bro. Like, it's getting like Demon Slayer's like pretty slow right now. Like it's basically the same shit like over and over again for the past like 5 episodes. But like Attack on Titan, it's getting pretty deep, bro. I don't know. The anime. Have you seen it?
Attack on Titan?
Yeah.
Or I had seen like the first season like fucking like 6 years ago.
Dude, it's like way different than like my first impression was of it. Like I'm over here watching this show thinking it's about like I don't want to like spoil anything, but it's like I made a tweet about it just recently, but it was like this show went from killing like these titans to like society,
Political,
bro. Yeah, like political like commentary shit. Almost. I mean, it gets really interesting though. Like it's like genuinely like pretty interesting how like the story like has evolved and like stayed honestly like still consistent though. Like there's barely like there's some things that like kind of I hear about or not hear about, but like in the show that I'm just like that doesn't really fit too well. It's kind of weird, but like it's kind of like minor
like
things.
Like a plot hole or something that's kind of like inconsistent.
Like something where I'm just thinking like, okay, that wouldn't happen. Like that.
Oh, like your suspension of belief is like shattered.
Yeah, where I'm just like, okay, that wouldn't happen in the show. That's like a weird like aspect that seems just like in the show just to like enrich the story, but like it's like invalidation makes like the story like more bitter than like enriched, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm like allowed to say because you guys haven't like I don't know. Kyrie, are you up to Attack on Titan?
No, that nigga not.
Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, how many seasons is there?
Like 5,
4.
I think.
There's 4, but they split the fourth one into like 2.
Yeah,
it's like part 1 and part 2 of season 4.
Technically
5.
Technically 5. Yeah.
But isn't this like the last season?
Yeah.
Yeah. The manga ended like a year ago.
Okay, yeah, because somebody told me to just wait till it ends and then like I can just binge watch that shit.
I mean, I feel like by the time you start it, by the time you like get to like all caught up, it'll probably be towards the end. I mean, I think the latest episode was like, I mean, how many episodes do you think there are left? Like probably like, because don't like anime like go on like an actual season? Like there's like
13 episodes.
Yeah, 13 episodes or so. So I would say there's only like 4 episodes left.
Do you know about the ending? That I'm not really like I don't really mind about spoilers unless it's like something I'm like really really invested in. But like if it's something I'm kind of mildly interested in, I don't really care about spoilers. But have you heard about like the ending? Like how people like it was so divisive, and then like the creator changed it.
Yeah.
And then people still hated it. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know, like some weird shit.
Yeah. It was supposed to have like a really really brutal ending, wasn't it? And then like the writer changed it to like more like I guess wholesome,
like melancholy. Like, yeah,
it's like the like
happy
community
ending.
Yeah, a more happy ending, but also like it's mixed. Like some like some characters get fucked over and some characters like don't get fucked over, I guess. But it's like the community is like divided in like the ending. So it's like some part of the community wanted like that brutal ending, and some part of the community wanted that wholesome ending. So when like, you know, like it flips when like you change it. You know what I mean? Like now the community hates the ending, and the other part likes the ending. I feel like they should
make everyone happy.
Yeah, it's like hard to make everybody happy.
That like, makes me. Go
ahead, bro.
Oh no, I was just gonna say because it is kind of like a semi long tangent, but I was gonna say like in storytelling like you don't really get like too many like bad endings or like, you know, like endings where like everyone dies because then like people complain. Yeah. Do you think that's a problem with the fans, like where it's like the creator has this vision where, you know, everything goes to shit and, you know, the like for like the world is in ruin, kind of like
artistic expression, right? Like,
yeah, but like, and then like I don't know, how do you feel about that? Like, do you think
like the fans are wrong in that?
Yeah, like should all stories have like a happy ending, or just like should the ending be like, you know, satisfactory for fans?
No, I feel like it's up to the creator.
Yeah, exactly, and that makes me think it's like people.
You gotta think there's like different kinds of fans too, so they probably would like a plot twist ending shit like that.
It just depends. Like I don't know. Like,
it'd be cool if they did something like Evangelion, where like there's two endings.
Oh yeah.
Because then, like from what I heard, like there was one like really horrible, like brutal ending in Evangelion, and like the writer was getting like death threats and shit. So they had to,
shit like that.
Another one.
And that makes it, and that's like a thing where it's like, should a writer cater to fans? And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean fan service, but like, you know how like for example with YouTube, you know, you make stuff like you think your fans would like.
Hold up. Can we relate this to the George Floyd case? No joke. Like, can we actually, like, in a way, think about it. Do you think the public had an effect on George Floyd's case?
Yeah. The court of public opinion, yeah.
Because I mean, do you think a lot of people like had that Chauvin guy like guilty? Because like there'd be fucking riots and shit.
Yeah, that's because there's like this there's this great YouTuber. His name is the Rageaholic or Razor Fist. Like he's like a YouTuber who talks about politics and video games and just shit. And like he's like the funniest, most like articulate fucking creator I've ever watched. He's like fucking hilarious. But he talked about like how apparently people had heard like from the doors that like they couldn't give him a free case or like a fair trial because there was riots happening, and they, you know, that's just how it is. Like if like
society, I guess.
Yeah, like I don't know, these fucking Black Fart Matters people. Like I don't know, they just ruin everything.
But can we relate? Is that similar to like how like writers have to change their like ending due to public opinion?
Yeah, like I don't know, public opinion. Like I've always thought about that because there's a lot of people who are like, oh, if like, you know, like a lot of like a bunch of like pseudo intellectuals would be like, oh, if like I wrote the story, I'd rewrite it this way so it'd be better. I'm like, okay, like I understand like, you know, looking at something critically, but like to say like you could write something like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard for me because it's like I feel like some creatives are just shit at their job, but then it's like, like you can't. Yeah, it literally, or fucking Akira Toriyama, like Dragon Ball. I don't know, but like I don't know. It's like it's hard to like have this tightrope of like, okay, this is the creator's vision, but also like his vision sucks and is like, you know, badly written. Like it's like, how do you, you know, have like make it like coherent where like you keep the fans happy and also the creator feels fulfilled with his own story.
Ending, I feel like though, you know, like you can't be like, oh, this art piece is so great, it's been so great like 98% of it until the ending, and then it's just like the ending is not what I wanted, so the entire like series is like terrible. You know, you can't do that.
there's an argument and I agree with you. You can't really
You should let
base
the author like conclude it the way they want to conclude it.
exactly like it's their own vision. But there's like a big argument of like, can the ending of a series or ending of like a movie or a show ruin the entire fucking movie? I think it can, but also I feel like depending on how good the movie is, period, you can have its own individual merits and say
Yeah.
it's all good until the ending, and then the ending kind of like fucks up this plot point and that blah blah.
Yeah, you'd have
But-
to have a good explanation for it. And usually I feel like these like endings that get like changed by the fans, like the author like writes a new ending because of the fans, usually those are the endings that you can easily like argue that like, okay, this was shit because of that. I mean, this whole like that ending just basically like introduced a bunch of like plot holes and like like unnaturalness to the story.
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
you gotta think about it. Like, you can't really criticize them too much because, like, they thought about the shit and they made it happen. Like, we as fans can't really say nothing about that because we can't do that shit, really.
Exactly. Like I don't know. I feel like there's like I said, there's like a tightrope between complaining about a writer's writing ability, which is fair, and then also saying that you can do better when you don't have any writing credentials at all. It just makes you look like a fucking asshole.
Neckbeard. Like a fucking
Yeah.
neckbeard. But that's another thing I wanted to talk about because, like, like I shit on JoJo a lot. Like, I'm always just like, this is like written completely poorly. This shit's like absolutely like abysmal. Like, it's just comically stupid at this point. I've actually started writing my own shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I'm tired of just like shitting on this guy. How would I just start doing my own shit and like, start proving people that I'm actually like know what I'm talking about at least,
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like don't shit on them. Just like grab inspiration from it and make something of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's perfect. That's the perfect way to explain it.
I like the biggest thing I hate, and this doesn't really apply to you because you are like a creative person with your videos, and you're actually a good creator. You're funny, but like there's so many people who just like review shits and they don't do anything. They just like talk about their opinions about a movie, and then like they have like no writing credentials. They're not creative. They don't have they're not a creative person. They just talk about
They talk in,
other
like, that
people's shit.
monologue, like boring voice, just like in front of like the like video. It's just like, yes, this is the most boring and stupidest thing I've ever watched. Wow. And they're like just basically
Yeah.
like their like credentials is like based on like their like opinion, like their like opinions
Exactly.
on like other things. It's like, oh, this guy
Exactly.
liked this movie and I like that movie, so I'm gonna agree with him on everything else. It's like, you're a fucking moron.
Exactly. Like,
Ugh.
and then there's also the thing with like fan fiction. Like, I don't necessarily have a problem with fan fiction. I think it can be done, in a fun way.
Yeah.
But like, because like, I'm working on like an animation of like, what if these two characters fought?
Yeah.
Because there was a scenario where they could have, but it didn't happen. Shit like that is like really interests me.
Yeah.
But then shit like OCs and like fan
Yeah.
character, I never understood that.
Or, like,
I've
when
never
it's, like,
had an
so,
OC.
like poorly written that it's like this is just like comedically like bad.
It's like a bad parody of like what like what they're like making a fan fiction of.
Yeah.
It's like such shit. Like I don't ever get that. And then like fan
Romance.
ships.
Yeah. I
Like-
was gonna say like fan ships and shit. Bakugo
Like-
Deku.
Yeah, like I feel okay. That shit like that is cringe, but like I understand it a bit because like this is kind of like a tangent, but like in Spider-Man, like Spider-Man, he has like Mary Jane and then like Black
Gwen.
Cat. Right. Well, she's dead, but she got killed.
Canonically, she's dead.
Yeah, canonically, she's been dead since like
She
like,
died
the
in like the Andrew Garfield Spider-Mans, but isn't she still alive in like the Spider-Verse?
Oh, she's like Spider Gwen.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about that.
Spider Gwen.
Oh, that's her? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Damn, that's
The
crazy.
blonde
She-
girl in the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah.
Okay, no cap. I hate girls that look. I hate girls that look like her, but like, she's kind of fine. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know. Okay, like I've seen like a more realistic render of like what like if she was like more realistic and like the side shave and like the eyebrow piercing and like the nose piercing and shit. I hate girls who look like that, but like I don't know. That aesthetic is kind of pleasing to me. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain.
But wait a minute.
You're into goth girls.
A bit, yeah. What are you gonna say, Kyrie?
Is she really dead though? Cause like, she was in the Miles Morales shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a different. It's a different.
Universe.
It's a different like.
Is that canon yet?
Unfortunately, yeah. I don't know. I hate all those new versions of Spider-Man. I hate Miles Morales. I hate. He's like the worst Spider-Man. This new movie actually like course corrected his character, because I know this is another tangent, but I'll get back to my point about fucking Black Cat and Mary Jane. But like the thing that makes Spider-Man appealing is that like he's like one of the most realistic like superheroes in a sense where it's like he is Spider-Man, but also like
his character
he's like his character's good. Like he's broke. He has like girl troubles.
He lives in New York City in a fucking shitty apartment.
He's human.
He really puts like the man in Spider-Man, and that's what makes him like so unique as a character. While this new Spider-Man, like I don't know, like the first two movies, like fucking they had like Tony Stark hand him everything, and like he doesn't make his own suits, and it was just fucking gay. Like I hated it.
And he's
they
buff
ruined
as
the
hell,
character.
and he's like, well, he was
Tom
buff
Holland.
huh?
He was buff. Well, he's not like buff, but he's like lean. But also,
that's why Tobey Maguire movies are the best.
Dude, I rewatched those recently. Those movies still hold up because it's like everything he does as Spider-Man ruins his life as Peter Parker, and then like he's like he gets to a point where he just wants to quit, but he knows like with great power comes great responsibility. Like that I don't know, like that's just so good writing, and that's why like Spider-Man, like he's just like my favorite superhero.
Yeah. That trilogy was the best. After that, Spider-Man just hasn't really been the same to me.
Nah.
Tom Garfield?
Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield?
Andrew Garfield, yeah. His wasn't too bad, but like it felt weird.
The first one was actually pretty okay. The second one, we went to a school field trip to watch that movie. You remember that, Kyrie?
That was the Andrew Garfield one.
Yeah. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with fucking Jamie Foxx as a blue nigga.
Electro Man or whatever he was.
Electro.
Called. They brought him back in the new movie. Have y'all seen it?
My sister's seen it. I already know like all the spoilers and shit, but yeah, like they have like Toby and Andrew back or whatever. Yeah, like
it was entertaining to watch. I'd go see it again.
That's like good fan service. Yeah. But yeah, like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies are like top tier. Like Spider-Man 2 is like the best superhero movie ever made. Like it has like some of the best fight scenes. You really get into like the pathos of like Peter Parker, like his struggles. Yeah, I don't know, like to balance like work with Spider-Man and like it's just such a good movie.
It was just nice seeing him in a new movie again.
For real. People say
it was just nice.
Yeah, exactly. People say that Andrew Garfield redeemed himself when he saved Zendaya.
Yep. He started crying. I was like, damn. I know.
Yeah. Man,
crazy.
Speaking of that, another reason why I hate the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies is they like race swapped everybody. Like MJ is black, and her name isn't even like Mary Jane. Her name is like Michelle Jones or something. Fucking
That's
gay.
The whole universe shit.
Okay,
but before, but little tweaks.
Okay, but the thing is, that's like they retcon because like when they wrote the first Spider-Man movie, like they didn't even think of like any multiverse shit. This is just some shit they put in now. But yeah, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. They race swapped Mary Jane. They fucking gave Peter Parker like some fat fucking
British.
Filipino friend, whatever. The CEO of Penis or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Or the
What?
CEO of Sex.
Universe.
Oh yeah, the CEO of Sex.
Yeah, that's him. The CEO of Sex. I don't
Why'd
know.
you say it like that?
I was thinking like penis music.
You're just like
I
the
don't know.
CEO of Penis.
Dude, weird.
What? That's what. Okay, that's like people fucking say on the internet. Well, CEO
Yeah.
of Sex, whatever.
What? So you repeat it?
Like, you
I'm
ever
just
seen that one
saying.
video of the black kid that like was it was on like a field trip to like the farm, the like not the farm but like the pet farm or the petting zoo, and they let him milk a cow, and he grabs the udder, and he's like, "Ew, that's a penis." I'd have to show
No, I
you
haven't
that
seen
video, bro.
that.
That shit's hilarious.
But yeah,
TikTok or some shit?
Yeah, it's something like if you just look up on YouTube, that's a penis, and like you'll find it. I don't know. That shit's funny though.
man.
But anyways,
But yeah.
what's up? What's up with that? Were we talking about like the ships or whatever?
Oh yeah. And well, we went on a fucking long tangent about Spider-Man, but there's certain ships where it's like I understand because it's like written in where like Spider-Man and Black Cat have Black Cat, they have kind of like this
Cretaceous.
yeah, like this flirtatious cat and mouse game where they're always, flirting with each other, and they're fucking sometimes they fight, sometimes they work together, they've been in relationships with each other. And it's shit like that where it's like, I'd rather see him with Black Cat than like Mary Jane, but that's not like me shipping like two characters that like are not attracted to each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a thing where it's like I feel like the story would be
It's
better
realistic.
if like it's realistic with the story of like these
It's
two
like-
characters.
It's like his side chick that he on and off with.
Yeah,
It's great.
like literally that's how it's written. Like that's his side bitch, and Mary Jane's like his main squeeze. But whenever him and MJ breaks up, he just hits like Black Cat or whatever.
Yeah, he
Shit
just
like that.
back and forth. It's just a toxic relationship. That's it.
Exactly.
You guys are ebonizing Spider-Man. I try to say that. I tried to say that in the most like family-friendly
SJW
way.
way?
Yeah, the most family-friendly way possible. You guys are.
When you say ebonizing, you mean it? And Igerizing.
Whoa! You guys are trying to say he got a main squeeze and side bitch and shit like this. He's a white kid from New York. He doesn't know what a side squeeze is or whatever the fuck y'all said.
Okay, what about Miles Morales? He's
Oh, whoa,
the Negro
whoa.
Spider-Man.
Whoa!
You seen that picture I sent you where he's playing basketball with fucking Air Jordan 1s?
You seen that one photo of Venom dunking on Spider-Man?
Yeah.
That shit's funny. And one!
Oh man. Fuck, we went way off topic, but that was fun.
What else want to talk about now? iDubbbz?
I have not been keeping up with the iDubbbz and Sam. I don't even know what's happening.
Do you know who Sam Hyde
anything
is?
I'm aware of him. He was kind of like fucking with Anthony Fantano.
Oh, yeah.
Before Anthony Fantano went like full libtard, but I don't know.
Wasn't he fucking with them like after though? Like I thought it was like recent. Like he wanted like a boxing match with them or something.
You talking about Anthony Fantano with Sam Hyde?
Yeah. How far does their beef go?
I don't even know. I don't think they had a. Do they have a? I don't know. All I know is that, like fucking Anthony Fantano, like once he got like a hit piece article written about him, like he switched sides so fast, and now like, I don't know. Like I just hate those. Like, I'd rather you be like a real retard, like a retarded liberal, versus like being like a fake one where it's like
Switching
you're
up
just
and shit.
yeah, like just pretending so you don't get canceled. Like I'd rather you be like an actual dumbass.
Those people always take it over the top too.
I know they're just projecting.
Like Ethan H3H3. I don't know what the fuck's up with that dude. He's got to be like mentally endangered.
Dude, dude, like
His
he's
brain
just
cells are an
completely
endangered species. Like
he completely went off the deep end. Like, what the fuck happened to him? Like, he was already kind of bad. Like, fucking like 4 years ago, people were complaining about him, and now he just went like full fucking SJW. Like, I don't know. Like,
dude, I never liked him at all. I hate to be that guy that's
him
like,
at one point.
I never liked him, bro. Like people in 2015 were trying to like show me his videos and stuff, and I'm just like, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Like, I mean, even then, he was like a 30-year-old man that's like trying to like compensate with edgy humor. I'm just like, dog, like, it's like it's obvious he made his like YouTube channel for like a money grab, and that's it. Like, he doesn't give a fuck about like the culture. He doesn't give a fuck about like anything like toward like YouTube related. He just cares about like the money. Like, he'll follow the money.
That's him now, definitely. That's him now,
I feel like that's always been him. It's just you couldn't realize it back then because he was following the edgy culture.
I guess.
To the fans.
Wait, you said what?
He's appealing to the fans.
Yeah, but dude, what pisses me off is that he contradicts himself while doing it. It's like this edgy humor. He's the biggest
hypocrite.
Like, yeah. His edgy humor was like so big when he blew up, and now he's trying to shit on the exact same thing that made him. And people are like, "Oh, well, you're just people change as like, you know, as a person." And like,
I hate that argument so much. People are like, "Oh, people change, but they're supposed to just say the same." Like, most people do. People don't. You're not gonna be a 35-year-old man and then completely change your opinions about everything
so fast.
I
fast.
think at that point it's just too late. You're stuck.
Like, there's no way. Like, exactly. Like that's the thing people don't understand. Like, because all his fans are like, what, 16-year-old socialists or whatever. Mm-hmm. Especially since he has that Hassan Piker guy, Hassanabi, that Twitch streamer, right? He's a self-proclaimed socialist. This dude spent $200,000 on a car.
Jeez, bro.
He's like a self-proclaimed socialist communist, where it's like, and then he's like, you know, he's like one of those eat the rich mentality when he is literally, he is a millionaire. He is
on a car.
Mm-hmm.
And
then he was flexing, and then like, dude, that's like the biggest grift ever.
That's like the biggest douche like move ever.
And then people are defending him. People are like, "Oh, he's just supposed to not have a car? $250,000 car? Really? Okay. Like I don't know. Like, I hate Twitter, and I feel like it enables these like socialist grifters and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, dude, it'd be so easy to actually like make money off these like social justice warriors and shit. Like, you just have to like just like admit to like their like culture like at face value, but like don't believe it actually. Like, I could be like, "Hey guys, I'm pro-vax. I hate freedom of speech. What else? Dye your hair and wear those retarded glasses and fucking have abortions. I love it." But then I vote for Trump next election. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? I'm making my money. I'm making my money, and I'm where it matters. I'm keeping my political beliefs. I mean, yeah, exactly. It makes me like a piece of shit, but like that's basically everybody that does that. That's what they are. I mean, that's what H3 is. I mean, I'm not saying he voted for Trump or anything, but like, I mean, it's not hard to like, you know, pander this shit out.
Even when he was like anti SJW, he had a video, and it was actually like before he went crazy or whatever. And he had a video where he said, "I voted for Hillary." And this is like right after Trump won. He said, "I voted for Hillary," but he's like, "I think as a United States, we should, you know, not be divided and shit."
And now he's dividing it. Like,
yeah, now he's literally dividing the fucking, like, I don't know, like I don't know. I just hate these fucking SJW grifters, dude. Actual retard. Ugh.
People be like, "Oh my god, I couldn't believe that." Like, I thought that edgy humor was funny. I never thought it was funny. I was always waiting for the culture to shift, and then once edgy humor becomes funny again, and once edgy humor becomes like mainstream again, they're just gonna flip right over again.
For real.
For real.
That's also one thing I wanted to talk about. Like, do you think we'll, as a culture, we'll ever go back to edgy shit,
or do you think we already are? To be honest, I think like we're already like slowly creeping over there. I mean, you can see that people are trying to suppress it, bro. Like, it's like getting heavily suppressed on social media, and I just feel like overall, like, people are just realizing. Like, I mean, this is how life is, or how I've noticed like society kind of is, where it's like. I think it goes with the elections. If like a Republican gets elected, then people are just like, all right, fuck the edgy shit. We're just kind of like going SJW mode. Then an SJW president gets elected, and people are like, you know what? This really ain't the move. We're going back to edgy. You know what I mean?
I feel like, yeah.
It's just that the internet wasn't so big back in the day to where like you could actually visibly see it.
Yeah, it comes in waves.
Mm-hmm.
There's always like a blue wave where everybody see whole states become like democratic and shit.
Do you think Biden's gonna win 2024? I don't.
If he's even alive.
I don't think the Democrats are gonna win in 2024.
There's no unless they cheat again.
If they like, I don't even think they can cheat again.
Dude. They'll cheat again.
The only way they'd be able to cheat is if they like throw out ballots. Because if they added ballots, the election's gonna look so fucking retarded. It's gonna go over the population count. You know what I mean? I mean, like if 150 Hello? Can you hear me, Kyrie?
Yeah, I think he's tweaking.
I think he's tweaking too. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue. I think if like 150 people hypothetically vote for like Republican, let's say, how are the Democrats going to compensate with cheating on that, right? I mean, 150 people are just going to coincidentally vote for like Democrats, and they're going to say, oh, well, this is just the biggest election we had in history. I mean, just like 40 million people didn't vote. That's like the first time in history, like it just doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I think it's getting to a point where people don't even really care anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Usually, like, what makes people wake up to caring is, like, I feel like a lot of people didn't vote for Trump just because they figured he'd, like, win or something. They're just like, oh, he's, like, the current president. The trend is that presidents usually get reelected. So, I feel like a lot of people are just like, who cares if I don't vote, right? But, like, now that he's not president, I feel like he's just going to, like, rile up, like, a lot of people. And they're going to actually, like, go to the polls and, like, vote.
I don't know. We'll see. People are so mysterious.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to predict society. Especially in modern days with like the internet and stuff. Like shit can like just change like an instant.
No, really.
I mean shit, it was like the culture to like be like edgy and shit. Like what? When did this happen? Like 3 years ago? It was like starting to change back to like social justice culture. I mean, it's just weird how, like, in 2016, the people that were, like, being made fun of now are, like, in control of, like, political, like, like, society's, like, visions and stuff, if that makes sense. Also, Billy lagged out.
Yeah, and everything just got, like, emotional. Everything's getting censored. You can't say certain things. It's like... What the
shit
fuck?
Gets labeled as misinformation, then like 2 months later it's like facts, and like there's no apology for the person that like quote unquote spread the misinformation, even though it's like was true. People, I mean, what deems something as misinformation, right?
No, yeah, people take a lot of things out of context,
because it's like who controls the facts, right? It's like who's out here deeming this shit's facts? The government?
Who fact checks the fact checkers?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, who's out here saying... Because, like, that shit that happened with Joe Rogan where he's, like, supposedly spreaded misinformation. And Joe Rogan made, like, a Instagram video talking about it where he said, today's misinformations is, like, tomorrow's, like, facts. Like, the misinformation that is, like, misinformation today is going to be considered facts in, like, 2 months. So
that happens all the time.
So why are people getting censored for it?
Exactly. There was that thing where people were saying, "Oh, code wasn't made in a lab," and then eventually, you know, and that was like a conspiracy or whatever, and people saying it was misinformation. And then eventually it came out, and then it was like mainstream news saying, "Oh, there's possible signs that COVID was made in a lab." And it's like, well, no shit, them fucking Chinese are trying to kill us.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
But, yeah, did y'all notice I got cut out for a bit?
Yeah, you dropped the call.
Yeah, like something happened with my phone, but it's all good now. But yeah.
Oh man.
You don't use your computer?
My mic ain't working with my computer for some reason. I'll have to figure it out later.
Should we talk about like misinformation and like censorship in China? Did you hear what recently happened with China?
Did
the Olympics?
Did y'all talk about the Joe Rogan getting his shit deleted?
Not really. We talked about it a little bit when you like reconnected, but if you want to talk about it more, we can. Hello?
Damn, did he bug out again?
He said he had it fixed. Anyways, so like Joe Rogan, right? I heard he got 100 episodes deleted, and I mean I have it like on Twitter right now. This shit was trending on Twitter. Apparently he spread COVID-19 misinformation and used racial slurs.
Oh, I heard about that. Because The Rock wanted to do an interview with him or some shit like that.
The Rock did?
Yeah.
I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, that's how I heard about the whole Joe Rogan shit.
Yeah. That's how you found out about the podcast?
No, I knew Joe Rogan had a podcast. I'm talking about the situation he is now. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he's getting canceled because like he has people who are like not COVID deniers, but like they're skeptics and shit. And then that opened the floodgates. And then like any like he just says the N word got taken down. So like 100 videos are down. I say if I was Joe Rogan, I'd fucking leave Spotify. Say fuck you. I mean, because his podcast is the biggest podcast in the world. Like, there's no point.
He could do is like make his own website. Because if he goes to YouTube, they're just gonna take him down. YouTube is a lot more stricter than Spotify. Had this like controversy happened on YouTube, his channel would probably gotten deleted. I'm just gonna say that right now. Fuck YouTube. Like I genuinely hate these motherfuckers. They take down so much of my shit. It's annoying. And there he goes again. But yeah, dude, like people were saying, well, if Spotify takes him down, then he could just go to YouTube. And it's like, dude, YouTube is like 10 times more stricter. Like I haven't heard much stuff about like Spotify like taking people down and stuff, but like I feel like don't you have to get like approved to get on Spotify, or it's like kind of hard to like upload on Spotify? I'm not sure, but like
they paid him to be on Spotify.
He's on a contract, isn't he?
I think so. Dude, they paid him they paid him so much, like 100 million to be on that podcast. That put his podcast because it's the biggest podcast in the world.
Yeah,
literally. So
it's like,
and it's fucking huge. So if Spotify wants to take the high road and get on their little soapbox and fucking delete him off spot, he'll go somewhere else he'll go somewhere. He's the biggest podcast in the world. He can go anywhere. Though? He can go back to YouTube, maybe.
I don't think so. I think YouTube would like take him down faster than Spotify.
Nah, YouTube bends the rules if the person is big enough. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like when they get big enough like that and draws like too much attention, then they shut it down like real quick.
Yeah,
I guess.
Like Leafy, Leafy got shut down. Like they've been on him. Did you know he even made it? He made it like a third channel.
Yeah, I watched that first video he uploaded, and
he got taken
bam,
down within like days. Didn't he?
Yeah. Like I don't know. He's just like fucking banned. Like they don't want anything to do with him.
That's fucking stupid. But
it sucks.
Like Joe Rogan.
No, he's no Joe Rogan, but I don't know.
He's still really big.
I mean, I don't know. It was after he was fucking made like all those videos on Pokemon.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch, by the way.
She got banned. She got banned for like watching like anime, like just anime series and movies, like just straight up on stream, right?
Yeah.
What a
only
fucking
banned for
idiot.
like 2 days. Dude,
I thought she got permabanned.
No. Fuck
She's
no. They didn't
she's not back
permaban
though,
her.
is she? Because she was like, I heard like she was gonna go to YouTube and stuff.
No, she's not permabanned. But
I
don't know,
heard she was
that's like-
permabanned.
no. Because I was actually keeping up with them stories. I think it was like a 2-day ban or something. She might just say fuck it and go to YouTube, but I doubt it. But who knows? She probably is live streaming right now. Kyrie would know.
Oh,
Bitch.
You watch her. I know you do.
I gotta watch my choice of words.
oh man, shit. What were we talking about again?
Leafy Pokemon. Oh yeah, there's that whole like reaction meta where like they can see how far they can watch like videos they don't own. Just
Yeah.
like, you know. And then like those fucking live streamers are so untalented that I
They
don't know,
just
like
have to
the
watch
whole
other content.
exactly, they watch other content. Like it's pathetic. But I mean,
I just
people
feel like
watch.
people that like watch live streams in general are just like pathetic. Like, I know that might be kind of like contradicting like this entire podcast, but like podcasts are different. You put this shit on in the background and do something else. Like you like listen to this while like you're cleaning or like doing homework or something, you know?
Exactly.
I mean, I guess you could do that with streams, but usually streamers like try to be like so interactive that like you have to like, I mean, you don't have to watch them, but like they're designed for you to like actually watch them. Whereas like this podcast, I mean, what, you're gonna watch their profile pictures glow green every like 2 seconds, or like are you gonna just minimize this and like go into the background and like play fucking RuneScape or something? I don't know. You know what I
finish
mean?
homework or do something. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't
Yeah,
too
I think-
distracting.
I think podcasts are becoming like the new wave.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
People are saying like instead of like starting up a band, dudes just like start podcasts. And I mean, is it true?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Is it right?
That's
though?
the
I mean,
move.
why not? I mean, I got shit to say. There's people here to listen. I mean, why not do it, right?
Yeah, just listen to other
I don't-
people's opinions.
Exactly. And then, you know, just you can get caught up with shit you might not know. You know, and then if it's like, you know, content creators you enjoy listening to, bam, you know,
I
fucking
mean, you can
perfect
learn like
podcast.
life lessons and shit. I mean, like we ain't know like Joe Rogan. We're having like experts on like this show, but like I feel like just us,
You know what?
like just talking about like events and stuff happening in the world. It's just like, you know, imagine like some like 16-year-old kid, or like, I don't know, I guess it's a bad example, like some like 18-year-old kid or like some 19-year-old just like listening to us like talk. Like I'm sure they could learn a thing or two, maybe like lose a few brain cells as well, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a chill conversation. Like,
Exactly. Dude, I love podcasts. Like, I like listening to them, and I like being in I don't know. It's just the new move. It's fucking
it's
fun.
therapeutic
And
too, like both listening
It
and
really
like,
is.
doing.
Yeah, you just have people to talk to. That's it.
Exactly. Especially if it's us three niggas, the homies.
Whoa, you can't say that. No, I'm just kidding. I feel like if it's with an A, it's okay on YouTube, right? I mean, I know a lot of like black like creators say it and they don't get any trouble. It's usually like you get
Black
in trouble
farts.
by like the community rather than like demonetization.
Yeah. I mean, but me and Kyrie are black, so that's what, 2 blacks and 1 sand Negro.
Whoa. Sand
I can't say the word
Whoa.
I can't say the word I want to, but you know what
Oh.
I'm saying.
Man.
But okay, I guess is there anything else we have to say about this Joe Rogan shit?
It just sucks that censorship like that exists. To like, we're like, it sucks how like these like leftists are like, they say they hate the government and they hate giant corporations, yet they suck their cocks.
Exactly. Like okay, this is kind of a tangent, but I think it fits perfectly. Like the hatred for NFTs is like really, really silly to me, because like I'm not saying you have to love NFTs or whatever, but I think people just hate on them because it's like the popular thing to hate. And
Yeah.
then, like you see all these
Yeah.
celebrities and shit reporting. Okay, because like, should we talk about that, Ibs? Or
People don't
what we were
understand
doing?
like NFTs, and so
They
they
really
shit on
don't.
them. Well, like
They
I'm not
just
gonna be
go-
like that guy that's like shilling them out or anything, but like
exactly.
but
Okay,
like
honestly, I'm not too educated on that. So, like, what exactly is an NFT?
so it's like
It
a
stands
picture,
for like a
but there's
like
like
a
a code.
non-fungible token.
There's
Yeah,
like a code attached to the picture that makes that picture like unique. So you can screenshot the picture. It's
But it's not
basically
like the actual
cryptocurrency. It's
picture.
basically cryptocurrency.
yeah.
To where like this code, like it's not the picture. The picture is like a thumbnail to the code.
Mm-hmm.
And like the code is like unique, and the code is what costs money. So like you can screenshot it. You're not gonna own the code. And I know that's cringe to say in like today's like society where it's like, oh, you don't have the blockchain though. But it's like that's literally how they work, and they're like a decent investment. You know, like I mean, people-
Exactly.
like there's a market behind it, and it's a scummy market because it's like just how like normal. Like Kyrie, do you know about like the art schemes?
No.
So it's like people use like real physical art as like money laundering, and
Yeah.
the market for like NFTs is literally based off of like criminals like money laundering.
Mm-hmm.
Like high end like drug dealers like take their drug money and like I don't know sell NFTs to themselves and then like you know launder their money like that. So that's where the market for this actually comes from. So it's like I know it's fucking shitty and it's built on like basically crime. I mean, I'm not even like entirely sure how accurate that is, but like the market's stable.
That's
I'll tell you that.
That's just like dude, NFTs like a fucking there was like a controversy because another celebrity was endorsing NFT. Like, dude, it's the fucking move. And people get so mad about that because like and you see all these fucking brainlets on like YouTube and Twitter talking about like, oh, they just hate NFTs because it's like I said, it's a cool thing to hate.
I mean, didn't the same thing happen to crypto?
Yeah, like
I mean, still
exactly.
today, people hate people that invest in crypto. I heard, like, you know, the crypto bros. Like, I mean, crypto's going down right now from what I've seen. Like,
NFTs are on the rise, baby.
Oh man, I probably should invest in one. Like, why not? Like, just throw like 2,000 on an NFT and be like, see where this will go in like a year.
Yeah, like we were in talks of maybe making an NFT or something.
That would have been dope. We could still do it.
I think we might, but like, dude,
Do we miss the train?
I feel like no, the train is in full steam right now. Like it's still going.
Wait a minute. So making an NFT, so basically you're just making a thumbnail for it.
I don't
Basically, you just
even
make
know
like a
how it-
JPEG.
Yeah.
You make
I'm
a,
not-
you make a JPEG, and it has this like it said its own unique code, and you get like the receipt showing that you own it. And even though people be like, "Oh, I just screenshot your NFT," it's like it's like it's the equivalent would be like you own the Mona Lisa, but people can take pictures of it, but you still own it because it's yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then people will be like, "Oh, well, it's digital. You don't really own it because it's not physical." I mean, but still, like if you buy a digital game, you own that game. It's not like people can fucking like screenshot your game and say I own that game. No, it's mine. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like your signature, digital signature
yeah.
type shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
basically.
Oh, okay.
And I just feel like the backlash, and that's one reason why when we were kind of thinking about developing it, and I was kind of like right before we canceled it, I was like, I don't know, I was like, I feel like you might get so much backlash because it's like there's a hate train of like stupid people who don't know any like, and I'm not like a crypto bro or anything, and I'm not like the most informed. But I feel like people just hate on it because, like I said, it's the popular hate.
I mean,
and
it's
then people
something
use-
silly. It came out as something silly at first. I mean, you see this thing, it's like, oh, you own that image? That's fucking retarded. I can screenshot it. But now I'm starting to think that the people are like, oh, I can just screenshot your NFT are the retards.
Exactly. Yeah, they're the retards.
Because they don't
Like-
understand like how it works. And they're like by saying that you
Exactly.
can just screenshot it blatantly shows to everybody that does know how it works that they don't know how it works.
Exactly. And then
So
and
then
then
you
that's
can
like
you copyright people that post that shit, or like what do you
No.
do?
No, it just doesn't
Nah.
matter. It just doesn't matter if they own it. That's like me posting like a picture, like Billy said. It's just like me posting on Twitter a picture of the Mona Lisa. I mean, I can't sell that picture that I just tweeted from like that I got like off of Google Images or whatever.
exactly. That's like
Like you have to have like the receipt. That's what matters.
Exactly.
If you hack someone's account
Exactly.
and like get it, then that's fucked up, and you can probably like, you obviously can get in trouble for that. But like screenshotting it doesn't do shit.
no. Yeah, but I don't like this hate train is so stupid. Like I don't know, like I understand in a way, but like 99% of the people who hate NFTs are
Kids.
just fucking yeah, they're like kids or like SJWs or just fucking stupid people who don't understand how it really works, and then they complain about the environment even though like 90% of those studies are proven wrong.
They
Like people
complain
were
about
saying
rich people, but then they don't understand how to get rich.
exactly.
Let's talk about
Like,
that. How do you get rich?
Shit, I mean, I guess you just gotta like work your way up and invest your money as you work or something. I don't know. Have like a good job and like invest your savings instead of buying like bullshit.
you can invest, you know, make smart business decisions, or you could do a quick get rich quick scheme like an NFT, baby.
Or like get fucking. All right, we should talk about that. Is it luck? Like, I don't know. Do you think some like media like creators, like I want to say like writers, YouTubers, like you know what I mean, like writers, YouTubers, like artists and stuff like that? Do you think some of them get lucky, or do you think some of them are just like naturally like good to where like actually puts them out into the mainstream? Because I was gonna say, or you could be like a creator, like a creative person, and like have your creations like put out there. But like I feel like some creators are like genuinely really good at what they do, and they don't get much money off of it.
Exactly.
I'm not
That's
trying to
like,
say I'm not trying to say me, you know, I'm not trying to say me, but I just feel like other YouTubers, I don't know who to as an example, but like I don't know, maybe it's just my personal preference. Maybe I'm just like, oh, I enjoy this guy and this guy's
You could
not
say,
big,
like-
but like maybe my taste is unique.
So
you could
maybe,
like you could equate that to like maybe like an animator on YouTube. Like they can only like I get like for me, for like not just me specifically, but like people who do animations like me, where it's like you can only put out certain animations like animations like every once in a while, but like you can't really grow because the algorithm is, you know, for like constant videos. So like it's more like a creative endeavor where it's like you do it because you want to, and also, you know, you want to, you know, have like fans of whatever you're doing, you know,
Yeah.
you know, get excited for something like, you know, just like an animation, because like animation is like one of the mediums where it's like you have the like some of the most creative people in the world, but they also get paid like the least.
Right.
Like it really like shit like that, where it's like, you know, like creative endeavor overwrites, you know, ability to get money or get big or get popular and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
My fiance was talking about something like that with me, where she said something about like it sucks if you do like art, like drawing art, because like the only way for you to make money is through like furry art
Commissions.
or porn.
Oh, you fuck yeah. I told y'all I had to draw like fucking porn and shit once for some money. I had
Yeah.
to. It happened. That's just the world. That's just the world. That's how it is.
This is how it is.
Like
man. Dog
that's
eat
how it is,
dog.
like some of the like best, like been in the industry for like 10, 15 years, animators in Japan, they get paid like dirt. They get paid like $2 a drawing, like $2 a frame.
Is
Shit
that
like
a
that.
lot though?
No.
Are you
That is
sure?
not a lot. $2 every drawing.
Every
You do?
frame?
Every, like when I say frame, I mean like keyframe, like every like drawing you draw.
So are we talking
'Cause-
like 30 like frames per second?
Animations are done in usually 24 frames per second.
That's still like $48 a second.
You know how long it takes to animate a second? You have to sketch out the character,
Okay, yeah. No.
draw them, redraw them again, add shading, and then like there's like in betweeners where it's like you
Yep.
draw like yeah. So like say for example, you have a sequence that's 1 second long and you have to draw, but if it's 24 frames and you animate it on like twos, like there's a drawing every 2 frames, you're only drawing 12 drawings. Doing that could take you a week depending on how detailed the character designs are.
Yeah.
So let's say you draw, out of those 12 drawings, you only draw 8 because then the in-betweener will in between your drawings. That's like $20 for like maybe like 3 days of work. Shit is not fair.
I know
It's like
that
doing-
because that class we took in high school, that shit was kind of hard.
oh yeah, animation and shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, being an animator or an artist sucks. It's like the dumbest career you can do if you want money. Like if you want to be like an animator, unless like you like if you just trace everything like this one animator guy did and he got millions of subs and shit, millions of views. If you want to do that and be a hack, yeah, you can make money, but if you want to be authentic and draw your own shit, like, it's like the worst job you can do because art takes so long. Like imagine like it takes you 1 hour to draw one picture. That like okay, let's say it takes you like 2 hours to draw one picture, and you only work like 8 hours a day. If you draw, you only get like you can only draw like maybe 5 pictures in a whole day. That's just how animation is, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's like it's like one of the worst industries you can get into, but it has some of the most creative and fucking talented people in the whole world, and they get paid like dog shit. That's just how the world is.
But isn't that kind of a good thing? Because, like, I mean, nobody's going to be going into that industry just for the money then, right?
I mean, the economy has like entertainment everywhere. Entertainment's not the move right now.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's weird. Like like the people who voice the characters you draw get paid like 10 times more than you do, which is fucking hilarious to me.
That's
Like
fucked
I
up.
don't know, it's really the worst industry to get into. But unfortunately, that's like one of the good things I'm good at is fucking drawing cartoon characters. So what are you gonna do?
I should be a voice actor. You think I could do it? You think I could pull it off? Have we talked
Honestly-
about this on a previous podcast?
Maybe. No, I don't think so. I mean, all those podcasts are privated anyway. Well, not private, but they're unlisted.
Yeah.
Join somebody's design team or some shit.
Honestly, I was thinking like after I finished this one animation, because I made so much progress on it. Like I was able to upload, a couple animations recently, like 5 months ago, and then I've just been working on this one, and I'm really close to finishing it. So after that, I was thinking like maybe trying to do a game or something. And I was like, shit, I might have Ibs and maybe Kyrie, or yeah, both y'all fucking like voice act for me or something.
In a game?
Because yeah, like in a
Yeah, voice
game.
actor.
You're going to make a game?
I'm thinking about
Like a
it. Like
video
me
game?
and Kyrie talked about this. Yeah, video game.
Whoa.
Me and Kyrie talked about this.
What kind of video game?
Like something simple, because I don't want to learn how to code, because I don't want to spend like fucking
fighting
months
game?
and months. It was either gonna be a fighting game or like a 2D platformer or something. Well, like I don't know. But yeah, like I'm definitely thinking about that. And I was asking Kyrie because he's kind of doing like coding shit. I was like, you know how to code like a video game? But I guess he don't.
I'm not that
So-
far in my career. Watch
You
out
can
now.
use like there's some actually that's probably not a good idea. There's like some like really shitty like beginner level like game like coding shit. Like I think was it GIMP or something.
I know what that shit. That's dog shit. I know what you're talking about. I've tested that. It's not very good. There is a lot of programming, like there's a lot of like engines that have like where you don't have to code, but you could just like drop assets in and shit.
Yeah. Like
So
just, like,
when I have the time, I'm gonna do that. And I was gonna have, because Ibs, you can actually be a pretty good voice actor. Like you have pretty
yeah,
good.
you think? No, I'm just kidding. That was cringe.
You actually have like a decent range of like what you can do, and you're pretty good with accents and shit. So I was like, fuck, man, I could have both y'all. I could have Kyrie as like a background character or something. Maybe have Ibs as the main villain or something. I just I have to concept it. Like if you don't care, like if you would actually be down to do it.
You just gotta let me know, bro.
Yeah, shit. But
yeah, I was thinking we could do like honestly, kind of like an adult cartoon, like on YouTube.
Oh yeah, like
a
I could be the
Family Guy?
animator.
Yeah. like
Yeah,
a
I
Family
could
Guy
be
type
the
of shit.
animator. Yeah, I could be the animator. You guys could be the voice actors. That'd be cool. We just have to see.
I mean, shit, that should pop up. That's like our own business type shit.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many people like Dude, the way the internet is, you can literally do anything. You can be you can do anything. Like it's not like back like 20 years ago where you had to work in like the industry. You can like be your own creator and have like successful shit. Like people do it all the time with like
Exactly.
Indiegogo and shit. So like yeah, we could definitely do that.
Yeah, and Ibs already got a following, so if they like
Yeah,
it,
for real.
they'll share it, get more. There we go.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
saying like
go ahead.
all three of us could collab, but yeah, all three of us could collab and like we could do something like I was saying, like if like I could be the animator, you guys like Ibs could be the writer, Kyrie could be a voice actor and shit. Shit like that, you know? Like we
We could even
could
like
do
go
it.
into the Discord server and like have auditions and be like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
pay them like
Man.
dirt cheap. Be like, we'll give you $5 per line and only give them like 3 lines.
I mean, they
Nigga.
gotta understand they gotta understand it's a startup, though.
Yeah, like
You an
you know,
intern.
just-
You an intern. You don't get paid shit.
It's just a little small role. That's it.
yeah, like some freelance shit. You
Yeah.
know, like we'll be doing the brunt of the work, but if we need help, like let's say like we did like an animated thing. I can't draw backgrounds to save my life. So like if we could hire like a background artist or something, you know, shit like that. Like if we really wanted to go that
It
deep.
wouldn't have to be like crazy good though, like the animation. It'd be like some like South Park shit.
Yeah, it's just a startup, and then we upgrade from there.
Yeah,
as
it's
the
like
following go.
yeah, like like South Park was like crazy, like ridiculously, like I don't know, like cheaply made
Cheap.
in the beginning. Yeah,
It still is. That's like one of the cheapest shows to make. That's why they can pump out seasons like crazy. And it's so
we could do
profitable.
some shit like that easily.
I would want it to have some quality
Yeah,
because like but like just have it simple, you know, it's like simple character designs or something.
yeah.
Just shit like that.
And then
But,
if
like,
it's
yeah,
some
like-
good shit, we'll have like game companies trying to license us as shit. Sponsors.
That's what I'm thinking.
You thinking a little too far. That's if
True,
we
but
actually do
still.
this.
True. That's true, but
And if people
still.
actually tune in to watch, but I'm sure there would be if we like, I don't know, if we started up and put in the effort and like if I were to plug it through my shit, like my channel and stuff, it'd get like I don't know, like 1,000 views minimum.
I
And
mean,
then
that's
from
a
there, I
start.
mean, more people would probably watch from like YouTube recommendations and stuff.
Exactly.
That's if we
But-
decide to put it on YouTube. I don't know.
Yeah. Like we could go far, dude. We just
In today's age, it's a possibility.
I'm like stories and shit, but I don't know. We just have to really think about this shit.
All right, Joe Biden,
Fuck him.
literally or like would you? Is that? Oh, he left. He can. I'm just kidding. Billy.
You need to fix your internet, dude.
No, it's not my internet. It's like I'm charging my phone and the cord is kind of shit, so like it makes like everything go mute, but yeah, it's not my internet.
Would you fuck Joe Biden?
Maybe. But I don't know. Dude, it's just crazy to me how like people were so mad at Trump that they like put like a pedophile in fucking office, like
Senile
Yeah.
old shit. Like
senile old pedophile, like, and like there's so many stories and shit. Like apparently, like one of his like he has a daughter that nobody talks about. She had like wrote a diary, like wrote in her diary that Joe Biden would like take like weird showers with her and like touch her and shit.
mm-hmm.
And
then,
there's just shit like
Didn't that get like heavily like censored too? Like when it got exposed, like the FBI like shut it down.
dude, they censor all that shit. And him with his son, like all the shit he's been doing, like you know, going to like I don't know, fucking like Chinese like children prostitutes and shit, like him with the like sleeping with the crack pipe
I heard
on his fucking chest.
I heard Fox News was actually gonna make like a documentary over him.
The Daily Wire is like doing like a movie about like about like Hunter Biden and like the untold stories of that nigga.
Whoa, you can't say that.
Oh, he's white, so I don't know, nigga.
What do you think about Fox News? Like, like we were talking about how like Joe Rogan was like the top like show. Below him, like in second and third place, directly below him is Tucker Carlson, and below him is The Five, another Fox News show.
In terms of like political or just in general?
I think just in general. I saw it somewhere.
That can't be accurate.
Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. I think I bookmarked it somewhere. I don't know, or had it saved or some shit. Maybe I retweeted it. I can't remember. Maybe it was just political.
Yeah, it would have like I don't know. Like I guarantee like there's a like how many podcasts are like so big and shit like I guarantee like there's no way like a Tucker Carlson would be like number 2 behind Joe Rogan. But and maybe in terms of politics, but just like general podcasts, like nah.
Let me see. I don't know if I can find it on Google Images because like they just censor shit so hard, but here it is. This just shows I guess it's just media ratings. Like it's I guess just news really, like just kind of like debating or just like conversation really, but it's like I don't know. I guess the main like reason in this like photo is to show like Joe Rogan over like the top 2 political
shows.
Yeah. Because they have like CNN and MSNBC and like Fox, but Fox is
Fake
at the
news
top,
central.
like basically. So it's like you have like Joe Rogan Experience, which is at 11 million average viewers per show. And then below him is Tucker Carlson at 3.24 million viewers.
Wow, that
show.
is a huge difference. Holy shit.
But then
People
right
listen
below
to
him
fucking
is The Five at 2.98 million. But then you have CNN at 0.82 million.
So not
So
even
it's like
really.
Fox is like Joe Rogan's blowing out everybody, but then like Fox is blowing out everybody else other than the Joe Rogan podcast pretty heavily.
That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like people are shifting right. Like people not like liberal.
Wait. You mean Fox as in like Fox TV?
Fox News
Fox
mostly.
News.
Just like Fox like political like shows like Tucker Carlson or like The Five or
Yeah,
even
it's all
Fox News
it's all
Primetime.
it's all
It's just on YouTube?
umbrella.
Or
I think it's on
It's
YouTube
not
and
like-
cable.
Not on YouTube. Like they only get like 30,000 views a video.
No, Fox News gets a fuck ton of views on YouTube.
Vox as in VOX
No,
or Fox.
especially Tucker.
I think he's like the only popular segment on their shit. I think, unless
Yeah.
I'm mistaken.
Cable going out of business.
Yeah, Fox News only gets like a few, like 100,000, if even that, until it's like a Tucker segment, and then he gets like, oh shit, I can't even find a Tucker segment. Shit,
I actually seen recently. It was like on YouTube in my recommendations. It was just like auto playing. He was talking about. I think it was like some shit fucking state, like some shit liberal state. Like it was either California or New York or something. San Diego. I know San Diego is not a state, but somewhere over there, where like they have like a huge homeless problem, and then like they gave like the homeless like 2 billion or something, but like barely of that money went to actually funding them, and it went to like the organizations that help them. There's also like there's like an organization that like helps like addicts like get their like a clean fix. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Like they have like a place where it's like they have like a bunch of drugs like crack and heroin, and then they just let like the homeless go in there and take it. Like, you know,
What?
just take Yeah, like in a safe space, like just take the heroin and shit. I'm like, who the fuck does that?
Damn, I'm about to go homeless. No, I'm just playing.
Dude, a bunch of people were just going in there to get shot at with heroin and like, dude, like those fucking liberal states are like such a fucking cesspool of fucking degeneracy. It's like disgusting.
They're like trying to federally legalize weed.
I'm not even it's not even like weed. I'm talking about like hard drugs like heroin,
crack cocaine.
crack.
I know,
shit
but
like
weed.
that.
They say weed's the gateway to all that shit, so they're
It
gonna
really is.
I bet tobacco is the
normalize
gateway to
weed.
weed.
It is
They're
kind of.
They're gonna normalize weed, and then normalize some hard shit. See how that go, and try to push it even further. Probably.
Man, I don't know.
What are they trying to do to us?
What do you guys think about Ukraine?
Ukraine, these nuts.
Did you hear about like Russia invading and stuff?
Man, that shit sounds scary over there. No
If
cap.
World War III pops off, y'all fighting?
Fuck no.
No.
Nope. I'm gonna be working at that homeless place serving crack.
I didn't sign up to go get shot. What the fuck?
I'll serve crack before I serve.
I'll serve crack for
Literally
this
that-
country before I serve this country in war. Oh,
Literally
man.
that meme.
Oh,
Literally that
shit.
meme. Holy
Right,
shit.
like fuck no.
Yeah, no,
Man,
shit's been getting
speaking-
scary.
Yeah.
What are you saying,
honestly.
Billy?
I was just gonna say, like, speaking of like Joe Biden, you notice how the economy is like really shit and everything went up in price. Like, I know you don't live here anymore, Ibs, but do they have like a Dollar Tree where you live?
Yeah, and shit's like up
No.
in price.
Everything Dollar Tree, the one of the most like they were barely hanging on to have everything $1. It's like everything's $1.25 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$1.25. Yeah.
That is fucking ridiculous. It's all Joe Biden. He is fucking up the economy.
Joe Biden's
And
fucking up the dollar store.
Dude, literally. And then
No,
like
seriously.
yeah, see, like not even joking, seriously. And then like Little Caesars, their $5 pizzas, they're not $5 anymore. They're like
$10 now?
$5.95.
Oh.
They're like $5.95.
Oh my god.
That's why you invest in
Dude.
crypto.
Man, dude,
Get your
real
money up,
money.
money up.
Exactly. Like, dude, I don't know. I just feel like and then though they're not like raising minimum wage to compensate, so it's like, or just raising like wages in general. So it's like, I don't know.
People are just getting fucked.
Basically,
They're trying to
I
push a
don't know,
bunch of
it-
like expensive bills that like are gonna cost us like $300 million and shit like that. That's gonna fuck
Yeah.
the economy up. We're like our debt. Do you know what the nation's debt is now?
like trillions.
Well, yeah, but how many trillions?
I think it was like last I heard it might have been like 5 trillion or something.
Nah, bro. Even when like it was a big deal, it was like 13 trillion. Now
Jesus.
it's 29 trillion.
People will blame that on COVID. That like, and I don't know. Like,
Wait
okay,
a
first
minute.
it was
How do we
What?
go into debt? Who do we owe?
China.
Probably ourselves too. Like we have to like bail like when the billionaires in like the 2008 market crash were like bailed out. I guess like you owe like the taxpayers too. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
But yeah,
It's honestly hard to concept, like hard to like grasp the concept because like I know a lot of like pseudo intellectuals are like try to like explain it to you, even though like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about either. It's like just such a hard like concept to grasp.
Yeah. And then people are like, just print more money. It's like, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't.
And now they're actually trying that because that's like a liberal idea.
I heard about that.
It's like a
about that.
15-year-old liberal ideology where it's like the socialist communist kid that sits in the back of the classroom. Why don't we just print more money? That's who their government's listening to, by the way. That's
If you
who they've
do
been
that-
listening to for like the past like I don't know,
I'll
2
use the
years.
dollar. That shit devalues the dollar. And it's getting to the point where there's memes where it's like the 50 cents will be like a nickel in like equivalent exchange. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
like shit like that where like if we print more money like that to try to get us out of debt, it creates like the problem where then our money is worthless because the reason our money is so valuable is the way our economy works. But if like we keep printing money like that, our like because like I believe like the U.S. like compared to other countries like the value of our dollar is like worth way more than others.
Yeah.
But
Compared to, like,
eventually
England
it
and
won't be like
Australia.
that. Especially places like Japan, their equivalent of a dollar is like fucking like 10 cents to us or something like that.
That's
Shit like
different
that.
though. That's different though because like the Japanese yen, like you'd have to compare like the Japanese yen to like our cent
Well, that's true, but
because they
well,
like,
yeah,
they don't have like a cent
But-
to dollar like conversion.
yeah, but I'm like if you had like for example like $5 like 5 of our dollars is worth like way more than like $5 in their equivalent currency. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
really?
Yeah, like shit. Yeah,
That
like
is true.
way
Like,
more.
I don't know. Yeah,
But yeah, but shit like that. Like I understand what
I
you
kinda
mean
wanna
with
look
the
this
yen.
up
Like it's
now.
not exactly equivalent.
I kind of want to look this up now. I want to like
But-
see.
Yeah,
How do y'all think we fix it?
it's impossible. It literally. With Trump, our economy was actually really good before all this Corona shit happened. But I don't think we'll ever go back to having like attempting to pay our debt off. Like I don't think it'll ever happen. You looking this shit up, Bibsers?
So one Japanese yen is equal to like point or like yeah like 0.87 cents basically.
Yeah, so like almost like a 10 times increase. But yeah, I don't know. Our army will just become invaluable at this point. And then in general, just I feel like crypto will take over everything. Probably in like 10 years or so.
Well, I don't know. Like the Japanese yen isn't too far behind the U.S. dollar. I mean, when you like think about it, I mean, like let's do like 100 like U.S. dollar then. Actually, that's fucky wucky. Let me look up 100 Japanese yen. Yeah, so 100 Japanese yen, which would like supposedly compare to like a U.S. dollar, is 87 cents.
Okay. Oh, okay, then that's actually not too far off.
Yeah, so like one Japanese like cent in a way is like 0.8.
87 or yeah, point yeah.
Like
So like one so like $1 to them, I guess in a way of saying it, like $1 to them would be like 87 cents to us, right?
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah.
Because they don't have like a cent value. It's just like yen.
Okay. I was thinking of China. China is like where the like our money is like way more than theirs, but Japan actually has a pretty good economy. But
Is it the yuan? The yuan? The Chinese yuan?
isn't it a Chinese dong or something?
They got two.
I
They
think
got
it's called a dong.
They're both worth the same amount.
Mm,
But
that's weird.
one Chinese yuan is like, I don't know how that works though.
Like, is it equivalent to a penny or a dollar?
Yeah, I don't know how the yuan works.
Yo.
Because it's like one Japanese yuan is like 16 cents.
Mm,
So I don't know if that's their like dollar. And it's like compare. I don't know. It's weird.
yeah. You guys ain't got anything else to say, or should we switch topics again? Cause I got something spicy.
What up?
Switch topics?
Yeah, let's switch it.
Okay. Twitter right now has a really bad CP problem. Really
Let's
bad.
keep it at CP. Let's not try to like bring it in. I don't want demonetization due to like buzzwords, you know?
Well, do we not talk about it, or do we like? Do you want me to like change the way I'm saying stuff? You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying like let's just keep it at CP. Don't say like the actual. Don't say like what CP.
No,
means.
yeah. I was gonna keep it a CP. Okay, so yeah. But Here's the thing. You can test this for yourself because someone was posting about this, and it gets really hidden. So if you go to your desktop on Twitter, you type TEEN, and then you will see shit like teen leak. And if you click those, it is a bunch of links to Discord servers with a bunch of. It's a huge problem. And if
How'd
you look
you
at
find out about this?
someone posted about it on Twitter. I forget who it was. I think it was some YouTuber I follow. They posted this, and I guess Twitter is not even like trying to hide this. Like you can test this for yourself if you type
I don't want
TEE.
to. I don't want to.
No. Like you don't even have to click. I'm not talking about like click a Discord. I'm talking about like if you like just in the Twitter search bar, you type TEE. You see like, and it's like thousands of tweets a day. And then if you look at like latest, it's like people posting.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is so.
I'm not
bad.
clicking any of these like searches, but I see it. Like I just typed in TEE. I mean, for all you know, I'm looking for like a T-shirt or something. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't fucking know. It's like teen. Oh my god, y'all, I'm getting the fuck off this shit.
Yeah, it is
Jen,
really bad.
Can you get in trouble just for looking at it?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you join like the
wait.
Discord server, probably that they're like promoting where they posted or whatever. I don't know.
yeah, possibly that. But like, if you just look up if you just look up like Teen Leak or something, it's not like I doubt the government be on your ass trying to see the feds or whatever. But I wouldn't
They might
recommend
put you
it.
on the
Like,
list, but they won't like come after you until you actually like do something. I feel like. I don't know.
exactly. But it is a huge, really, really bad problem. And
Can we get in trouble for talking about this? Like with like, you know, like you think like Twitter might like come after us and be like,
I know what they're gonna.
no, like some conspiracy shit. You know, like you think they
It's
might
not a
make us like
conspiracy.
commit like, you know, suicide? They might like come after us.
Dude, it could be in a schizo.
That shit gets to me, dude. Though, like we like I don't know, accidentally like bring light on something that shouldn't be like brought light upon, and now like the fucking Illuminati's trying to like get rid of us or something. You know, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there are so many rabbit holes where it's so bad. Like there's people. I've seen a couple of YouTube videos about it, but people also document this on YouTube or on Twitter. If you click a link that has like a kid, and I know this is really like kind of gross to talk
Graphic.
about, but there's like a kid in like a bikini or something, like, you know, not even in a sexual way. You click the likes, and you see all the likes, and you click on a random profile and you look at their likes, and then eventually you will see CP.
Okay,
Like that,
okay.
it is a rabbit hole.
I don't
And it
even
is
want
a
to talk
huge-
about this anymore, bro.
No, we gotta talk about this because
No.
I've been like, someone needs to expose Twitter for being a shit show.
I don't know.
Like,
Like
someone
like
needs to.
I don't know. Who made that
Like-
video describing that to you?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. You could. It was in my recommendation, but I don't know how comfortable you would be
I'm not
like
comfortable
trying
at
to
all.
search. Yeah, like searching that on Twitter, like, or on YouTube, like. Is a problem, but
是
it-
往飘心飘。Oh.
but that is a huge problem, and I think
Oh my god.
I think Twitter a while ago put out a statement saying that they will not be like actively taking down like CP and shit. Something like that. Like there was like a thing where people were really mad about it, but I think Twitter
I've
had
seen
a
that on
statement.
Twitter.
Yeah, they were saying like they won't actively take it down.
What?
And then and there's like a theory that like a couple of days ago, Discord was like offline, and the reason it was offline is because of all these Twitter things where, you know, people are posting links to Discord servers with, you know, people distributing that shit. And then I guess
fuck?
It's a really bad. It's really bad. It is everywhere
I
on
think
Twitter.
they might actually shut down like Discord for good then.
Dude, Discord's been a place where people be sharing that shit. I feel like to a point they don't even care that much. It's just that they don't want to get in legal trouble. You know what I'm saying?
But they're bound
Like,
to
I-
get in legal trouble like for this shit, are they not? Like, I mean, that's fucking terrible.
I feel also this is the thing too. These servers have it where it's like an expiring link. So it's like if you don't click
Wow.
it within an hour, yeah, like they have this shit figured out. It's an expiring link.
How do you know so much about this, bro? Is it like the YouTubers?
It was documented on Twitter. This was all documented on Twitter. I didn't screenshot or save the person who's, but that's how I first found out about this shit. And then I swear like I guess it was to a point where like Teen Leaks was like trending, like a actual trend on Twitter. I think that's how I first found out about it. And then it was people
I didn't see
talking
that.
about it. Yeah, this was like maybe like a couple months ago. That shit was trending on Twitter, and I think, and then that's how I first found out about it. And then I seen that post, people talking about it, but and then someone went to like a detailed post about saying like the links expire, you know, and then it's like these motherfuckers really got it figured out, dude.
You know it stays
It's
in your cache
crazy.
though, right?
It does? Oh
Like,
shit, that's
you're-
crazy.
Your Discord cache, like you have to like, I don't know, because like people would talk about this like a long time ago, where it was like, if you get something like you have to make sure you clear that cache, because if someone sends something illegal into like a Discord server, you know, just to like troll the server, to fuck with the server, they don't know, you know, it's probably some fucking jackass kid that doesn't know like the impact of what they're sharing, right? And that person gets in trouble, you can get in trouble too, just for having it on your computer technically. I mean,
Yeah.
I think after this got leaked, like this information about Discord got leaked, they actually added like an option to where like you can go into your settings and clear your cache easily like that. Because you used to have to like go into your like computer files, go to like Discord folder, go to like the Discord cache and clear it like that. But Discord, after like figuring this out, made it an easy way for you to clear your cache.
Wow. Dude, it is a huge problem.
Makes me honestly
Like-
want to get off of Discord and Twitter because it's fucking disgusting.
It is
Shit.
insane.
I barely
I don't know
use
how
them.
they get
That's why
away.
I'm new to all this.
Yeah, like, dude, I don't know, like, see, all this CP shit. It's been a problem on the internet forever. People
I
just
hate
find
talking about
new
it.
ways.
Just like talking about it, like to me, it just makes me feel like gross. Like I'm like, geez, like people are like really like that. Like we really have to like
Same.
call this out as a problem, like something that people like. See, people be like focusing on the wrong shit. We're over here worrying about like Joe Rogan spreading like COVID misinformation while there's like literal like pedophile ranks on Discord.
Yeah, quote unquote misinformation, but you know, yeah, like there's
Like God
literally
forbid liberals actually like focus their agenda on something good, like shutting down this type of shit.
shit. Liberals are pushing for like openly pedophilia, dude. Like a lot.
that is
Not
true.
all, not all,
Map
not all,
safe
but
spaces and
quite
shit.
a bit of them. Yes, quite
It's
a bit of
fucking
them are.
stupid and disgusting.
There's shit like Maps who are, you know, openly pedophiles and shit, and there's a lot of like liberal groups who are trying to push for that, and then like there's people pushing for like bestiality. Like, dude,
Yeah, I've seen
there's so the rabbit hole, it goes so far. Like,
It went from
I don't know if you
support homosexuals, they're not hurting anything. Support transgenders, they're not hurting anything. Support zoophiliacs, they're not hurting anybody. I've seen some shit about how like the animals can quote unquote consent. Like if you're into animals, you can just tell if an animal is asking for it. And it's like, okay, so what about the girls that wear like slutty outfits? And are they asking for it too? No. No, they're not. But like, how do you know a
Here-
fucking animal that can't even verbally consent? How do you know? Like, that's so fucking disgusting, dude. Like, it
Wait,
boils
so
my blood.
that's
Huh?
that's just giving people the right to do it with animals? Like, what the fuck?
So I see
Oh.
somewhere on Twitter somebody was arguing that you can
zoophiles,
tell
it
when
happens.
you can a person that's into animals like that can like tell when an animal wants to have sex with them.
Okay, look. Okay, technically,
Even if that was true, that doesn't make it right. You're a fucking human,
No, right. I have a point with this though. Technically, yes, if an animal is in heat, as they say or whatever, yeah, but it's not like they want to, do it with you. It's more like they, in general, and it's like if you just start beating off a dog or something, of course, like, what do you think is gonna happen? Like, of course he's gonna shoot his shit or whatever. Like so that's like with any animal or whatever. If you touch them in a sexual way, they'll get off. Like, I mean, they can't really control that.
I mean, don't they do it to like horses anyways to like help them breed and shit? Like they like.
Dude, I don't even want to talk about. I've seen.
All right.
Girls
We're done.
With girls with horses.
No.
You've
seen that? What the fuck?
It's not you guys gotta think about it. It's just like us as guys, like, it ain't hard to get us. It ain't hard to get us up and ready,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So it's like,
okay,
we're animals, really.
I did not actively look for it. It is called people troll you. It's called you scroll through Twitter.
We do a little trolling.
Yeah, we do a little trolling. It's called you scroll through Twitter and you see some weird shit. It is not very comfortable. But
Jeez,
I don't know.
Dude.
Twitter, and that's the reason why I want Twitter to fail. Twitter is a cesspool of degeneracy, pedophilia, retarded opinions, stupid liberals, everything I hate in this world that's like Twitter incarnate.
It's weird how easy it is to get demonetized on YouTube, but like on Twitter, like shit flies so like far under the radar.
Oh, if you're a liberal, you can get away with almost anything on Twitter, unless you like. You can even get away with like death threats on Twitter, but like, I don't know.
God forbid you say the N word, but death threats, that's cool.
Exactly.
Like, fucking hell.
Oh man,
we literally live in a dystopia, and people just don't even realize it.
We live in a society, a degeneracy.
Like social media is starting to like legitimately social engineer like society.
Dude, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's only on Twitter. That's not the real world." It is warping into the real world.
It is. It actually is.
Like 5 or 6 years ago, it wasn't really that bad. Like It wasn't warping. But now it is like, it is the culture. Like people like that was the counterculture. I think it's funny how people think they're still the counterculture. They are.
Like if
they
you're the
are
person
the
that's like, if you're the person that's like not on Twitter, not on like any social media, and all you do is focus on yourself and like just work and come home and like, just focus on yourself. Don't go on like the internet or anything. You are out of the loop. You're living technically what the people would consider under a rock now.
Me. Exactly.
Kinda. I only use Snapchat and Reddit. That's it.
You use Reddit?
Fucking Redditor piece of shit.
What do you look at on Reddit?
Porn.
No. Well,
yes. Yeah.
I used to. I'm not gonna lie. But mainly like just games and like the news section, looking at popular shit.
I just watch like YouTubers to get like my gaming news and shit, or just news in general.
I just look at like informational shit, like if I need like help with like pets or something, or like DIYs or something.
You don't keep up with like the gaming industry?
I honestly don't even give a shit about the gaming industry anymore, dude.
Yeah, gaming shit.
Dude, Dying Light 2 came out like yesterday, and I was kind of hyped for that game. Fuck Jacksepticeye. He's like a liberal piece of shit too. I don't like that.
They're all outside of the United States anyway. Well, are they? Is Jacksepticeye in the United States? Isn't he like Irish?
I think he still lives in Ireland, if I'm not mistaken.
I know PewDiePie doesn't. PewDiePie, like I've been watching like him with my fiance. He like seems like semi-racist towards Americans. Like I've noticed like whenever like America gets like brought up in like the video he's like making, he's just like, "Oh, that's American. That's why it's not as good," or something. I don't fucking know. I'm just like, man. You fucking.
You still have you still have a hate button for him?
I forgot I even had that, but like I kind of like I understand him a bit more now.
Wait, is
That
it
was for
crazy?
you.
Is it
That
crazy
what?
that after all these years that he's been popular, I never sat down and watched a full video of his?
Really?
I swear I haven't.
You
It
subscribe
was
to
like
him?
No, but I knew about him.
it was
I
like
just never
it
sat
was
down
like
and watched a video.
it was like that for me about maybe like 4 years ago. Then I
Yeah,
think
same.
that this was right before he got into all that racist shit. Where then he caused he didn't cause, but like they used him as like a cover up for like demonetization and shit. But
You think he
I-
did that
right-
on purpose, just for like YouTube? Like you think YouTube like some conspiracy shit?
no.
Dude, I mean he's PewDiePie. He's a big YouTuber.
Dude.
He's streaming. Why would he just out of nowhere say that word? Like the worst word he could have said, and he said it.
I'm not even talking about him saying the N word. I'm talking about him with the death
Hitler?
to all Jews thing.
Oh.
Yeah, the Hitler thing.
Why did he do
was-
that?
That
What
was
was the
actually kind of
context?
funny. That was actually kind of he went on Fiverr and he was seeing how much like what he could get people to do for $5, and he kept going edgier and edgier until he had like these fucking Indian kids or something, right? Like death to all Jews.
Oh
And
my
actually,
God.
actually funny. Like actually pretty funny. Like some shit you would do is don't even act like you would do.
I
some
would
shit.
not do that. I would not go that far.
Stop the cap. Stop.
I wouldn't go that far.
Stop.
I would want
man.
to. I would want to, but not in today's
Yeah.
society.
This
Yeah,
was
not
like
in
5
today's
years.
society.
This was like 5 years ago. Like when, or like maybe like
That
4
was like
years ago.
2008, was it, or 18?
It was like 17, 18. But yeah, like no, he didn't do that on because like they canceled his YouTube show with Jacksepticeye. They like took him off like that special YouTube monetization thing. I doubt you're on that, but
I think I know
Man.
what you're talking about, though.
like high quality creators get like special monetization where they
They
get
get like
like
special ads and shit.
it's either special ads or they just get like a bigger percentage or it's both or something, but they get like premium ads. But yeah, but no, he didn't do that shit on purpose. But yeah,
Because I never
like, I don't
understood
know.
the context of that.
Oh, like why everything happened like that?
No, of like that, like because I seen him in like the Nazi uniform and stuff, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what is PewDiePie doing? I never looked into it
He just was going edgier and edgier, and then
just to see what he
it
can get away with
kind
on Fiverr.
well, just like in YouTube videos and in Fiverr in general, like he had dressed up as like Hitler a couple of times, just doing dumb shit. But I don't know.
Wow.
That was like right when like social justice was like booming, and that's what
Dude,
caused
how did
everything.
the culture shift so hard? I mean, like they were getting clowned on for like years, and then like all of a
They were
sudden,
getting
just switches.
I know it's in and switch. I feel like what happens is like it was a small fringe group. At the beginning, they had some compelling arguments, and then people kind of like if people were in the center, they kind of they flipped like liberal, and then shit just got more and more progressive, and then
And
you
then
start
celebrities
to get
hopped on.
celebrities hopped on because they're attention whores, and then
Attention whores and probably got
Um,
bought out too.
possibly, and then you got people elected into like Senate or into the government with
Like
like
Nancy
these
Pelosi and shit. Pelosi.
yeah, like with these social justice policies and politics. And
And they're
Didn't you-
indoctrinating children. Have you ever noticed that like almost like every school teacher has like a liberal agenda?
yes, because
So
I mean I feel like 90% of all teachers, at least, especially females, are like liberal.
Yeah.
Like I feel that's a given.
And they heavily
you know
push
that-
it onto the kids too. That should be illegal, first off. But secondly,
They're
it's
teaching.
like continue.
And I was just gonna say they're teaching that they're teaching like all that gender bullshit in schools like right now. Like my brother tells me about that shit.
Have you seen Mike Walsh? Have you seen that Dr. Phil clip of the guy, the anti-transgender guy, going on the Dr. Phil show when like had a discussion with like 2 trans activists?
Mm-mm.
You gotta watch that.
Oh, is that the one with the tranny with the long hair and the beard?
Yeah.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Have you seen
Like-
the full clip though?
No, I haven't.
You gotta watch it.
Like, motherfucker. And when I say this, I am being genuine. Like, I don't care if someone is like, if someone wants to do that, this is America. It's a free country. They should be able to do that. But my thing is, A, don't indoctrinate children. B, if you're gonna be transsexual, at least look the part. Like, at least try.
Well, in
Don't
their
just-
mind, they're not like a man or a woman. They're like somewhere in between, and they do whatever the fuck they want. They want you to play along with it. I mean, literally in that like segment that I'm talking about, the person said, I'm gonna call him the person because I don't know what to like refer him to, but they said
You just said him though.
them
You said
two,
him.
them two. Okay, we'll
them.
switch it to them. But they said,
Head naming.
that like maybe they'll wake up one day and they feel like a woman. Maybe they'll wake up the next day and feel like a man. How the fuck do you expect me to keep up with that? Are you gonna
It's
tell
not-
everybody that's in your life, no matter how significant or insignificant they are, what you're feeling that day? Because
Isn't that just called being?
if they want to do that, I'll play along with it. But you got to do that for everybody, or you can't get offended when somebody misgenders you because nobody knows what you're fucking feeling that day.
Isn't that just called being a schizophrenic bipolar?
Probably. I mean, like,
That's
what?
literally
Just like
what that
5
is.
years ago, this was considered a mental illness.
Yeah, it was called gender dysphoria, and then like that is insane to me. How like even like medical people, like the medical schools or medical, like I don't know, I forget the term, but like those people.
DSM-5 or whatever.
Yeah, the people who write and like diagnose these symptoms or whatever, they're so like either scared or they've been infiltrated by liberals that they took out gender dysphoria because it's like transphobic. It's like, well,
But
that's
it's
a
funny because
thing.
it fucking hurted them even like more in the long run because now they can't like get health insurance based off their like trans.
Exactly.
It's like, y'all played yourself. Congratulations. Whatever. Take it out then. I'm fine with it.
That's why, like, dude, the suicide rate for transgenders is like what 41%. I've heard that it's like 50 now, like 50%.
I think it's still
It's-
like 42, 41. I don't know. I haven't seen like any like.
No, I
accurate-
heard I heard recently, like maybe within like the past year or so, maybe it had to do something with COVID or whatever. But like that shit jumped up by like 5% or something. I heard it's like closer to
Jeez.
50 now. So, I mean, us as a society would rather humor these people instead of trying to get them help. And I feel bad for these. I'm not like
hateful.
you know,
You're not hateful. It's just like we genuinely feel bad for them, but we are upset that we have to like play by their like
Conform.
rules. Yeah.
yeah, like conform
their
our society
nonsensical
around
like
them.
rules.
But
Like,
also
that's where
like
the anger comes from. But like we're like these people, like I genuinely wish they could like get help
mhm.
and like fix
For
their
real.
issues. But me playing along in their like nonsense is not fixing their issues.
Exactly. But I don't know. I feel like we've just because like our generation is like the snowflake generation, like,
Mhm,
and I mean
sadly.
like and we really are, honestly, like
Yeah.
it's really disappointing because like I feel like us, like our age, like like what, like 20 to like 22,
Yeah.
23, like our age demographic, it's either you are like edgy and like conservative, or like you're just like full blown like liberal SJW. Like there's like I feel like there's no in between with our age group, and I
I
feel
feel like
like
there is some in between. You just haven't like really met them much. Like I think on social media, like it really like blares out hard, like what people are. But like I feel like a lot of people, like the majority of people, are like censored.
Well, okay, yeah, you're right. But people, even if you're like center, I wouldn't even say like I'm hardcore conservative. I'll say I'm more center right. But people who are like literally in the center, they just go along with being liberal because they don't want to get canceled or they're
It's
afraid
the
of the
popular
mob or
thing. They
whatever.
go with what's popular.
Yeah. So that's
So that
mostly what I
automatically makes
mean.
them like liberal, anyways.
Exactly,
So-
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
What I count
That's
as
what
in
I mean.
between.
Yeah, like you're like right in that. Well, do you mean like in between that age group or like in between like
Politically.
liberal or yeah, like politically?
Politically,
Well, that's
Guess
up
it
to you to
depends on you.
decide. Like your beliefs and shit. Like if you're more for you, I would say you're probably center right. Like I wouldn't say you're like
Like 50,
Okay, like-
like 55 right, 45 left.
nah, maybe. Like I feel like I don't know. He goes with the flow, but like the opinions he has are more conservative than liberal. You know what I'm saying? But he's
Yeah.
not like hardcore.
He's not hardcore.
Yeah, like
like a
you know what?
centralist.
Yeah,
Centrist.
basically.
That's what they call him.
Yeah. You know what? I do change my mind. I wouldn't say I'm center right. I'm like right before like, far right, like I feel like you and me, Ibs, are basically like politically the same. We're like we're not far right, but like we're like two notches behind. We're like
We kind of like just go with the common sense, and the common sense just like tends to be
Exactly.
on the right.
exactly.
Whereas like
But-
centered people like kind of might question it a bit and be like, and try to like understand both sides of viewpoint, which is honestly kind of nice. It's nice to do that,
Mhm.
but it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like most Republicans are open to like dialogues, while like most liberals are not, and the ones that are
Get shit
are
on.
like, yeah,
Sorry,
like
continue.
you can't really get through to them because like they're set in their ways. And I mean, and to be fair, a lot of Republicans are, so are we in most areas. But like, if you're open for conversation, which most aren't, then that would be good. But that's just not how fucking politics work now in the current year.
Yeah, sad.
Like,
Was
I
there
don't
anything
know.
else we wanted to talk about?
I mean, I just want to say we still got like what
We've been going
60 years to see how the world changes again, or
for
if it does.
Shit.
like in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Okay, I know I asked this earlier, but I do want like a concise thought. Like, do you think we will shift all the way liberal, where we're like in a what the fuck is the word? Authoritational society.
Authoritative.
Yeah, authoritative. I couldn't think of the word. Authoritative, where it's like you can't say anything, and if you do, there's like penalties of jail time. Or do you think we'll
God, I
go
hope
back to
not.
normalcy? I don't think we'll go back to normalcy. I don't see it happening.
I think we'll go back to normalcy once, and then the culture will probably shift again, and
I
then
think-
we'll probably get taken over.
I think people will just start to realize, like, okay, see, not all this shit is cool. So then it'll be like kind of middle ground,
Will
kind
people
of.
realize too late? Like, what if people are like realizing, oh, hey, the government is trying to suppress us, is trying to control us, but now that they have too much power, it's too late. We're already fucked. I mean,
Dude.
at that point, there's no political solution.
I remember literally 5 years ago. This was like a year, maybe a year and a half after Trump was in office. People would say, "Well, we'll genuinely go back. Like we'll eventually go back to normalcy." It never happened. It just got worse and worse. I don't think we'll ever go back to normalcy.
Maybe not. Maybe not, honestly.
Like people keep saying that it will go back to normal. It'll go back to normal. A year passes, it gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
I mean, they're
Maybe-
slowly trying to like degrade you and take your rights away until like they actually own you. I mean, that's what the government's been trying to do.
And then you see, and this is what I hate the most. People are like politicizing everything they can to indoctrinate you. Video games, movies, like, dude, that's why I'm almost done with every video game. Because if you look, every AAA video game, like 9, like 10, okay, like every time there is some liberal bullshit. Like, did you hear what happened? Like in the new Far Cry game,
No, what happened?
there was like a transgender. Like one of the main characters was transgender, and then like there's like a plot around the story of them wanting to transition or something. Like that's like a plot point in the game.
Oh my god.
Like, dude, it's getting worse. It used to be subtle. It used to be very subtle. Now they're just throwing it in your face. Dude, like there's no, like, you can't even like be like right wing, or even just be like have like Republican values and represented in a video game. Period. Like, if you want like a sexy character in a video game, you can't have that. And then like you see like okay, Kyrie, you know, like with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, continue.
Oh, where did Kyrie go?
I'm still here. I'm waiting.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I thought you were supposed. Okay, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Okay,
on
but
you
like,
finish.
okay, like, but in like Mortal Kombat, in like Mortal Kombat 11, they changed every female design to be like non-sexy, even though like Mortal Kombat has always had those sexy characters since day one, and then they now change it, and then the director was talking about how it's like wrong think, and it's not appropriate to have video games like that anymore. And
It's a rated M game. What?
exactly.
No, yeah, I used to be.
It is-
Well, I still am. I'm a longtime fan of Mortal Kombat, and females were like showing a bit of skin. I know in the one of the Mortal Kombat's, I think it came out like 10 years ago now. They had like the physics on the titties.
Yes,
Like, you
Mortal
could
Kombat
teabag
9.
and the titties would literally bounce. They'd have like what is it, like fighting damage or some shit like that?
Yeah,
And,
battle damage. Where
yeah,
like
battle
the clothes
damage.
rip and shit.
Yeah, and then, like some characters you see like their the top of their ass crack and shit.
Damn.
Bro, that shit was kind of live.
You
Maybe
can't.
that's why
they
that's
take
my
it over
favorite
the top a
Mortal
little bit.
And here's the thing.
But to completely censor it, basically, like, I don't know, like,
Exactly. Like, dude, it's Mortal fucking Kombat, a game where fatalities exist.
you like
But
rip
you
a
can't
skull
show-
out of a guy's head and like
You-
his fucking like
Exactly.
skin's flapping around.
But you can't show booba. Like that is like the ultimate commentary on our society. You can have a video game where the men are like shirtless and shit, and they can be all muscly, but not the women, and the women can't be sexually appealing. And then also it's a game where fucking you can like brutally murder people, but you can't show
It's a rated
any
M game.
cleavage.
I don't see why they would just censor one part of it. Why not just like take out like make it a rated T game at this
It's
point?
not about like censorship, quote unquote. It's about like an ideology where it's like, because the creator of Mortal Kombat, he flipped and became like full liberal, even though they fought against liberals in the 90s against Mortal Kombat being censored, but whatever, I guess they fucking flipped again, but now they're full liberal. But I don't know, it's just the culture shift, and they don't even like, I don't know, like they don't want to appeal to like fans, and they want to appeal to people who don't play video games.
I
I don't
a
get
video
it.
about this, to be honest. I had it like all written out and stuff. I know I showed you like a sneak peek of like a joke I made in it. I
Oh
was gonna
yeah,
work
yeah.
on that. I think it was gonna be like a really funny video, but it might honestly just get my channel taken down. But I doubt it. I think it just depends on how I present the video.
Yeah, and that's another thing with like YouTube and censorship, dude. Like, I don't know. It like YouTube has become so milquetoast that it either either you're far left or you're in the center. If you have a political leaning to the right, you will get censored, pushed down in the algorithm, demonetized, all of it. So it's like, I don't know, like people talk about alternative sites, but like
there's no alternate to YouTube. Everything gets just shut down really quickly.
There's a couple that are like decently big. Like there's like BitChute, Rumble.
Can you upload videos to Spotify?
I don't think
you
so.
Can. Are you sure?
Because I tried, like I actually watched a couple of Joe Rogan's podcasts on there, and I was expecting the video, and it was only audio.
I thought I saw a video on there once with Joe Rogan. Maybe it is just Joe Rogan. I don't know.
Maybe, because I don't know, but dude, we need, like, I don't know. It's impossible because Google is everything. Like it, like they're the biggest search engine. Bing, like who uses Bing? I use Bing to go to Google. That's how bad it is.
It's not like Microsoft's any better.
Microsoft owns Bing, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like Microsoft's any better. So like, why would you go to Bing as like a replacement, right? I mean, it's like choosing between like two evils.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It's like, yeah,
I don't know.
I get like Bing is more underground and it's more like, I guess, edgy in its search results in a way. Like, I mean, have you seen like the memes where it's like,
yeah,
it's like, how do I kill myself? And it's like Google is like recommending you the suicide hotline, whereas Bing is like, well, carbon monoxide. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't say that on stream. Yeah. But it's just like, it's more bizarre in their like search results, and they don't like filter it as much.
Google is censor heavy as fuck, dude. Like, there are certain keywords and like certain YouTubers and shit and certain videos that if you search on Google, you can't find it. If you search on YouTube, you can't find it. If you go to Bing, you can find that video, which is fucking hilarious to me because Google owns YouTube, Google owns YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But you can only find like a video on Bing because it's been so heavily suppressed. Like,
look, I don't know if I should say this because it might risk like my channel getting like blacklisted, but like there was a long time ago. It's in a podcast.
It's in like a long form podcast. It's gonna be fine.
There was like a long time ago where like you could look up I don't really want to say it because I guarantee like it'll trigger something on YouTube or something, but it'd be like Michelle Obama.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
We'll say trains. Imagine a Michelle Obama train, right? I mean, I feel for like all the people that actually know what I'm talking about, or if you look that up, like Michelle Obama train, Ellen show, and you go to like images, it would have like all these like pictures of Michelle Obama like as a train. But they'd all link to like some, like they'd all like have like different thumbnails and all this, but they'd all link to the same video when you click the link to that image on Google Images.
Really?
Yeah. It all just redirects you to the Michelle Obama on the Ellen show. It's the exact same video. And I was gonna put that in my conspiracy theory video, but now that I would try to do that, I can't replicate what I did like years ago. Like I can't figure it out anymore. I think they changed it.
Okay.
People probably caught on.
I know that if you look up, Michelle Obama, train, you can't find videos of that on YouTube, like at all. Like it's hard to find those. They
censor it so hard, but it's like, why do they censor it so hard if there's nothing to like hide? But
if you look up Trump is literally Hitler, I guarantee you can find so many videos about it, but whatever. Whatever. That's just how the culture is, but you hear about that, Kyrie?
Nope.
You don't know about that? You seen those clips? Did you put that in your video where Obama keeps calling Michelle like Michael or something? Michael.
Yeah, I did.
Man.
And I put her quote-unquote reptilian tail swinging around in her pants.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I remember
man.
that. Dude, speaking of that video you did on conspiracy theories, my favorite conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 days after you did that, maybe like a day or so, Moist Critical uploaded a video with the same title. Did you notice that?
I didn't. I don't watch Moist Critical.
But yeah, like he uploaded a video with the same like name as yours, and I was wondering because I know that one YouTuber, a panda, he stole one of your videos too.
I steal some.
I forget.
Well, I don't steal them on purpose, but I think we just like indirectly accident. Like our channels are just so similar to where like we just like happen to like cross like each other's ideas.
Are you like? Have you ever talked to him, or is it just
never
like,
talked to him? Nope.
But
I know Kneecaps has. I think.
Uh
And I still talk to Kneecaps every now and then, but like I've never talked to that panda. I've talked to. I mean, I'm only friends like with YouTubers. I'm only friends with like Ghost Gum, Kneecaps, and DF1 Mustang, which he's pretty like small. I don't know if that counts. And Mr. Meatman.
what about that one guy? That fucking like that Coomer guy.
Animaniacs.
No, dude. He's like on your channel recommendation, like your channel.
Flow
links.
Motion.
Flow Motion, him.
Yeah, I don't really talk to him much anymore. I mean, I hope we're on good terms. I don't know. He's like in that like all like hentai tuber friend group, and I'm not really on good terms with them. But so I don't know if he like still like fucks with me like that. But like, I mean, I don't know. I think we're on good terms. I've never like had like a fallout with them. So.
But you ain't really just hit him up like that, really.
Well, we've done like some
vice versa.
collabs, but like I haven't talked to him in like months. Probably honestly almost like a year now. No, not
Jesus.
a year. Not a year. I'd say probably like half a year though.
I remember the last time I remember you talking to him was with that Animaniacs drama.
Yeah.
Where he's like Flow Motion.
Animaniacs is on my friends list on Discord. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I mean, we don't really even talk though. It's just like I sent him like a meme once, I forgot what the meme was about. It was something silly though, and I don't know.
But y'all ain't beefing like that.
Not really. I mean, not.
But you're still beefing with that one dude.
Yeah, I don't know. That guy's got like issues about something. He's like.
Do you want to talk about that, or is that something you want to keep private?
I mean, we scheduling a fight, and I'm gonna fight him. So that's really about
okay.
it.
So
I mean, he's just. I don't even know. He's mad that I insult his friends. Yet his friends are cool with me, and he's not.
I don't know what his problem is, and then he tries to bring me. He brings me into shit.
I think
I'm like,
I told him I think he's just jealous. I told him he's like, I mean, I'm a bigger like YouTuber than he is and stuff. Like it happens, bro. It subconsciously happens. It's nothing to be like ashamed about. But he denies it, and he's like, "Oh, well, I have a nice life and stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, you might, but you ain't got like what I got." I know it sounds cocky, but like, I mean, I used to be a small YouTuber too, and I used to get jealous of like bigger people who I thought didn't deserve it. I mean, what makes him any different?
You grinded. Yeah, you grinded. Do you want to explain the drama with you and him to like the fucking listeners?
I mean, he got mad that I talked shit about his friends or something, and tried to like get like goody with them, which I really didn't. I mean, they tried inviting me to like a group chat, and I denied it. I was just like, yeah. I mean, I just didn't want to join it. I mean, Flow Motion tried to have me like with Animaniacs, like get like like become friends with them. And I was just like, why not? I mean, I didn't mean to like get the beef as personal as like it might have been.
Oh, with the diss track and shit.
I thought we were all just like fucking around, like low-key. I mean,
no, he was dead serious about that. And even in his comment section, people were saying, like, not even like your fans. I mean, there was your fans in his comments too, but like a bunch of his fans were like, "You took this shit too seriously." Like, because then like you made a diss track and then like video to that, like that's not fun. Like that's not fun at all.
Yeah. Like I made the diss track and then he just like makes like a serious video about it. And I'm like, man, I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. It's weird.
Super lame.
Yeah, it's super lame. It like just kills the fun.
But basically, I guess, and then like that Daddy Jizz dude, like I don't know, like and then he says like after
he's
that,
the one who took it the most serious, which is weird because he's like I paid the least amount of attention to him, and he's the most mad. Like everybody else is cool with it. Like he even brought up like, oh, you made fun of this guy. He was a military veteran. That one Cats guy, feet pick guy. I'm just like, bro, like he made a video on me, and I just shot back on Twitter. Like I don't see like what the issue is with that. Like,
well, just because he's a military veteran doesn't mean you can't.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I was like, dude, like I don't care if he's a military. I know that sounds bad, but it's like.
No, fuck that dude.
Like he came at me first, and like I get it's like all like jokes and stuff, but I didn't really like go hard on him. I didn't even make a video on him. I just like made a Twitter post, was like, man, this guy needs to wash his hair or something. It's just jokes. It's just jokes back.
Yeah.
Like this dude's like taking it personal and shit. And I'm just like, jeez, dude.
Didn't that Daddy Jizz dude or somebody made a diss track on you before you made one on
yeah, it was the Daddy Jizz guy.
Yeah, it was him, and he made one. It was about Korwa Eden.
Yeah, he made a video or the diss track on me and Korwa Eden. He just like lumped us together, I guess.
Korwa Eden, he's actually pretty funny.
He is?
Yeah, you never watched.
I mean, yeah. I'll watch his video. No, I don't know. Because me and him are cool. That's another YouTuber friend I have. I mean, I don't know. We're not like friend, but like we chat sometimes. I see him in my like live streams and stuff. And I sometimes go to like his live streams if he's streaming. I don't think he has in a while, but I mean, I don't really watch his videos because they're just not my like taste.
Yeah, they're just not your cup of tea.
They're like the like Coomer like style videos, or like I think I've seen like the titles.
He has like some actual like analytical anime videos. They're actually pretty good. Like besides the Coomer, yeah, like not the Coomer stuff. Like he's just talking about a series, but yeah, he makes some good videos. But yeah, that Daddy Jizz dude started shit with you because you talked about his friend or what. I don't know.
But his friends are like cool with me. Like I wouldn't say they're cool with me, but they're like, his friends just don't even give a fuck anymore. Like he's the only one who's like still like active about this shit.
Yeah, basically, I don't know. And then I got pulled into this because I don't know if you tagged me about something or he went to your friends or whatever and then like looked at my profile and saw my likes and then was like,
that dude has like some obsessive like anger issues. It's weird.
I don't get his thing. Like
he's like obsessed with me.
Like over the internet shit. Like he also subtweets you all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I don't know. It's really weird. And
he's like, guys, please go like my Twitter post. It makes me look good. Or I gotta do it in a British accent, but I'm too tired for that shit. Guys, you have to go to my Twitter post. I don't know. He has that weird British accent where it's like deep and like weird. It's not like that. It's not like elegant. It's like that like ghetto British accent.
Yeah, the ghetto British. Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. He's gonna get upset about us talking about him right now too. He's probably gonna be like tweeting at me about it. You're like, well, you talked about me for like 2 minutes on your 2-hour-long podcast. You're gonna get it. I know.
You're gonna get it, buddy. How dare you mention me?
And then also he has like he was like the ball licker of Animaniacs, and then Daddy Jizz has a ball licker of his own. Some dude who he added me a couple of times talking shit. Like, I don't know.
It's all a fucking like social hierarchy thing. I don't know.
It's so stupid. I don't know. And eventually, what the story is, you guys are trying to set up a fight, but there's complications or whatever, and I don't know.
I mean, I gotta travel like fucking across the world to fight this dude, and it's like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, like I wouldn't do it for the memes and shit, and like just like go to England and stuff, but it's like, dude, do I really have like time for this? Like, I mean, I got like a whole house, a fiance, like pets and shit. Like I got shit to do here in like my home country, bro. Versus like him, he's not doing shit.
No, apparently not. And I don't mean to like, just shit on the dude, but like he has a problem. B, he brought me into it for no reason.
Hey, he's got a genuine problem. I don't know. It's like way too obsessive. I don't know.
Like he just take like him and Animaniacs. I don't know if it's because they're like actual incels or something, but they take shit way too serious and they get too fucking butthurt about shit.
Right.
And also, isn't Animaniacs like a femboy or something?
I honestly don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I've seen a few of his videos in like the way like a long time ago when he used to do like more shit posty shit, but I don't know. And then apparently he's gay, and then he got offended because you called him gay or something.
Oh, maybe I did. I think that is how it goes. I said he had like one joke, and I was like, "Wow, this dude might actually be gay," and it was like some Leafy shit. Yeah, Leafy was like made fun of the autistic guy, and then like the dude actually turned out to be autistic. Is like, I was like, wow, this guy's kind of gay. And then he was like, I actually am gay, and I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I thought this shit was just like jokes.
I mean, is E-drama really worth it though? Like,
it's really not. It's kind of cringe.
I mean, I know you guys, he really gets, like, y'all, he's really pissed you off and shit, and him and his little beta male friends or whatever.
I mean, I don't know,
underlings.
like 3 years ago, I'd be all over this shit. You know how I was. Like, I'd be all over this shit, but like, I don't know, bro. I think like after some like real maturing, it's just like, you just like sit back and you're just like, man, like what the fuck? Like, like can I get this fucking like gnat out of my like face? Like, I just need like, I don't know. I need a vacation. Bro. Oh my
God. You already
God.
took like a month off YouTube, man. You keep taking vacations, you're gonna be completely out of the algorithm.
Oh my God. I need to start doing what Leafy does, bro. Just like fucking say some shit over some CSGO surfing and just make money.
You could do that maybe as a parody or something.
Oh my God. So many YouTubers do that nowadays too, and it's just like fuck. Like,
it's easy money, dude.
I've seen so many, like, just throw on some random game in the background and talk. It's like, I wish I could do this, but I don't want to like lose what makes me on my channel.
Exactly.
Like, I know like, my editing style. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like exaggerated.
Like your editing isn't like the most like intense. Like I mean, obviously, it's not like you spend like days and months working on certain videos, but like your editing is way better than just people upload. It's entertaining. It's enough. It's cohesive. You can, it's visual language. You just watch it.
Yeah, do it as like a weekly special thing.
I was thinking about that. Like I'll like make like 3 like low like quality videos like a week, and then like
I wouldn't say not low quality, more like low effort. Maybe.
Low effort, yeah, and then like one like normal video per week, and then have like that going.
The podcast,
and then the podcast, yeah, and then I mean that would be a nice like channel. I think I'd tune into that channel.
So like what 3 maybe sometimes 4 videos a week
plus a podcast.
That'd
be dope. I mean, everybody like, or I get a lot of, What's up, Kyrie?
Like, then you can hint towards like upcoming projects and shit to get people to watch it.
True.
Yeah, exactly. If like, I don't know, if we could, whatever we name this podcast, and then, like this is just like a test run where we're starting shit back up. Next one, like I might. Yeah, like more ideas, better presentation.
To talk about.
I might I'll probably get a better mic too, so it sounds more professional. But this was just kind of like spur of the moment. So, but also like I might do some visuals for how like the Baited podcast had like a little animated people for like the video that was playing. Yeah, like the thumbnail in the video. It was like moved slightly. I was thinking something like that because that's actually like if we didn't show our faces, we could just do that.
How would people know who's talking though? Like, will we have like something like that, like a green box like that pops up or something?
In the by our voices, I guess. I mean, if like we did get popular enough, I feel like people would just understand our voices or something.
Yeah, true.
Because like I mean, they understand.
We all
like,
sound pretty different. We all have like different mics.
Yeah, exactly. So. And everybody on your channel knows what you sound like, so.
You think we should wrap this one up, though? We're at like 2 hours and 18 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a lot of editing and shit. Fuck.
He's not even really going to edit it.
Yeah, there's not going to be much editing. It's just going to be really just kind of raw.
I think a good round off would be like 2:30. Like,
Billy.
So, what?
I got a shit, bro. I won't even lie with you, bro. I got a shit. It's getting late.
All right. Well, I'm trying to help you in the algorithm. Okay.
Listen, man. We can go for 2:30 next time.
Okay. Is there any topics? Because to be honest, I'm kind of tapped out too. I don't really have anything to say. Is there any closing things, any rants or anything anybody has to say? Kyrie?
Leave a comment down below, and I'll about topics and whatnot, and we will get to you next week. Kyrie?
Yes.
What he said.
I think that's a good note to leave on. What do you think?
All right. Do we do that shit where people at the end of the podcast plug shit? Like, check out my channel. Check out
Go
my
ahead,
channel.
bro. Go ahead. I got a shit. Hurry up.
Uh,
Oh, I'm farting. Oh. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
you got anything to plug, Kyrie?
I mean, not really. Just YouTube, Twitch, C Money 2025. That's it.
C Money 2025. Y'all heard the man. Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. I don't know. Maybe not Twitter. I don't know. Subscribe subscribe to the channel and check out my Twitter at Newibs, NEWIBZ. I got a shit. It was nice talking to you guys. I'll see you guys next week.
Wait, let me plug my shit.
Go ahead, bro.
If you want to see upcoming animations I might be doing on YouTube, just look up Lonely Wolf Studios, and you'll find me there.
Yeah, he'll be in my channels too. I'll probably put the link in the description too.
Right, just Dragon Ball shit, whatever. Dragon Ball animations, period, whatever, videos, discussions, whatever.
All right. See y'all next week.